Warning, this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
Yo, did it switch to outside?
But that never mattered.
Yeah, that's
Cool. Alright, what is good? Hopefully everyone can hear. Hopefully everything's good.
Hopefully.
This is Just Being Frank show. I'm sick of redoing this shit. I'm not redoing it no more.
Yeah, stop touching shit.
Yo, I have no choice.
No toca.
I got no choice.
You got it.
You remember shit was fucked up from last time, so I had to fucking fix that. You know, the good thing though is that this always leads to a better scenario.
If by better scenario you mean you spending your entire day off fucking with something and working.
No, so that's the whole goal is to avoid for moving forward. I spent like my whole day off doing this shit.
Yeah, it wasn't a day off.
Literally
it's never
my
a day
whole
off for him. He works every day off on this shit.
I started at noon and didn't finish all the way up until
Bless you,
showtime.
by the way.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
wow.
Because in between showering and eating, you know what I'm saying?
That's an investment. You know?
All right, who we have is who's regulating tonight. You kind of did a piss poor job last time.
No, you guys did a piss poor job.
Totally fucking
Pa-pow.
No, but all joking aside, it's tough being live. It's not like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't cut shit. You can't roll shit back.
Whoa, and I don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, you guys, calm down.
No, fuck it, be that.
No, I'm doing this. That means, yo, come on, let's bring it down.
You know how I mean, I will say what's probably not a good idea.
It's you two.
It's starting off 2 shots in.
You think that's what it is?
It might not be a good idea.
You're figuring that out now?
I mean, I felt in my heart I always known along.
Nah, we used to, those old shows, we was getting cracking early. Yo, you know some of those were filmed like early in the morning?
We did the same shit. Oh, yeah. The whole first portions were done early in the morning.
Early in the motherfucking...
It's like some anniversary shit.
I think we was in like 20 shows in by the time
we switched over to you. Because I think you changed something with your job or something, right? There was something different that changed.
I think it was starting to get a little bit more difficult to get here in the morning. Because it was Thursday mornings. The only time it was ever a problem it's still a problem is the end of the month. Like
I remember one time you had a doctor's appointment.
I'll have doctor.
And you were like rushing the show. I'm like, this nigga's weird.
Yeah, there's no way I could ever do Thursday mornings. I couldn't do it.
No, this was
all right. So we're switching to Thursday mornings.
Yeah, now your life is like revolves around morning. All of our lives revolve around morning. You know what I mean? But to be honest, nobody would be watching it in the morning anyways.
Right.
Nah, we had some people that would watch it in the
It's
morning.
the Breakfast Club?
I think they watch it. I think they watch it in the morning now when it's previously recorded.
Yeah.
And trying to catch up with, you know what I mean?
Definitely do.
Yeah.
I was always just because like some of the biggest shows have been morning shows, so I figured that means people are listening on the way into work, even if they're not actually watching it. They at least got the audio on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm into something, even if I'm not watching it, I'll still have it plugged in so I can hear.
So let me ask you a question: do you feel like you're more plugged in the morning or more plugged in the evening? Personally,
so when it comes to radio and shit like that,
just
talk
technology.
shows. So no, but it differs for me. So I'll say like morning is usually like my talk radio or podcast or whatever time, depending on the situation. And then once I start getting throughout the day, I'm going into my shows or I'm watching videos on Unreal Engine. I tell you the truth, I probably spend the most of my time watching Unreal Engine tutorials. And
I
shit.
spend the most of my time actually working.
You got that?
I'm good. Make life easy.
What'd you say?
I spend most of my time actually working.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that until 9 o'clock or 8:45.
By 9 o'clock, I've been at work for 3 hours.
Yeah, see, I'm just starting my meeting at 8:45.
My shit is mostly evening, like from like especially around 6-ish. forget about it. I'm like locked into anything that deals with technology by that point.
So
You know what I mean, whether it's a series, whether it's surfing through social media, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, by then, it's
I'm
like-
probably more night than too, because that's when I have my free time, and that's when I do that.
Right.
So I would say I'm most motivated during the day.
I'm more motivated during the day.
But because by the time it gets to the nighttime, I just want to fucking sit back and relax.
But I'm more
You know what I mean?
motivated for my own
Decompress.
personal interests.
Yo, well, that's usually again when I'm not at work. I'm usually working on that shit. You know, the game or just something along those
No,
levels.
I'm
you know?
working and in my mind motivated to do my own shit. So it's like conflicting. It's like,
Yeah.
why the fuck am I here?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I know that there's like mad shit that I could be doing if I was off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now I'm like, shit, but I gotta work. It's like, it's mad shit going on. But the energy, there be times where I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, I feel like recording mad songs. Like, you know what I mean? And I can't. Gotta go straight to work. So I just kind of, I gotta transmute the energy.
So I heard a wise statement, right? Dude said, look at your job, and if you may already do this, look at your job as an investment in you to allow you to do the things that you're trying to get accomplished, not rather as something that like just consumes your time. Like kind of going back to like the old I know everybody wants to have their own shit rather than work for somebody, right? Like I get it, I understand it, but again, one of the things you got to consider is like the responsibility, right? You got to mitigate your risks, right? Remember how we were talking about that, and you owning your own company versus me working for somebody.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you can do it to where you're obviously not interfering into the job that's investing in you, you try to use whatever free time you have just to still constantly work on your own personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have a moment where, you know, I'm not sure if in your job, do you ever have moments where you're kind of just going through the motions?
So I actually love my job.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not saying that it's a love or hate scenario.
Yeah, I actually love my job. I think it's great. I'm not there for the check. I'm there for the cause, the purpose, and the interaction.
Would you still go if you didn't get a check?
Would I still go? I could do what I do right now minus the data entry for free.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the data entry is what I get paid for.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so
that's fair.
Because you agree too, don't you?
I do. I love the fact that we could build relationships.
Yeah,
and we can make
that's
shit
like
move,
dope shit.
honestly.
You know what I mean? We're dealing with human beings at an age where they're right on the brink of becoming adults. So that alone is a beautiful thing to, first of all, to even know the world they're coming from.
Right.
Because it
It's
varies.
so different. It's so different.
Generationally, it
Right,
varies.
right.
Individually, it varies. It's like almost like being a scientist. You know what I mean? Because you're just watching
like a mad scientist.
well, yeah, in a way, it depends, right? So check it out. So like we could look at our work field as like kind of like a culture. You know what I mean? Like a petri dish of different organisms that you've enclosed in what would be considered the school, or
Right.
the petri dish that you close in
Your
to create
experiment.
the culture, right? But then you're watching everything grow individually, just based off of the conditions of it being its own individual thing.
Well, it's like everything.
It's wild. I don't know. It's
everything spiderweb.
so that's
You know what I mean?
enough.
It's a microcosm.
So,
Yeah, a
so
microcosm.
think about that, right? A decision that you help someone make in a positive manner, like there's the results of that thing that happened, and then the results from how those people took that information,
Or not.
and then
Right.
or not, or not. Yeah.
so that's happening. At
But
the
I'm
same
more
time.
talking about the times where it does. Though,
No,
you know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, at the same time, simultaneously that it's happening, it's not happening. So you're absorbing both of those. You're able to observe both of those
Got you.
at the same time.
Right.
That's, I don't know. That's a lot for me.
Yeah, I
dope.
At the same time,
we kind of all do in a sense. If we have anybody
Social
anybody that we're either responsible for or under us in a sense, or whatever the case may be, like especially if we're in any type of a leadership role.
Yeah.
So whereas like when they ask advice and what we say, that you know they either have that decision of carrying it out or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right. You get to see the dualities You know what I'm saying? How both of those pan out. Yeah. And I feel like there's definitely a lot more information that's good that's given that falls on deaf ears versus the decisions you actually see in action a lot of the times, because you know,
I don't think it necessarily falls on deaf ears, right?
Well,
I think a lot of people don't know how to process, and if you weren't taught to process, especially at that age or growing up, you do not know how to receive information, love. You know what I'm saying?
See, I feel like I have a very good way of morphing to who I'm talking with, to how I explain
adapted
things.
That. You don't think so? You had that at 14?
Yeah, that was learned.
But
definitely learned.
I will say this, at 14,
For
at 14 though, I was already chilling with people that were 6 years older than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Same with them in some cases.
Yeah, but you know,
again,
their paths. And who they're connected to.
Process, because not everyone has.
Yeah, who I am today is obviously not who I was at 14 or whatever the case may be. Like,
but who you are at 14 is also not who they are at 14.
That's very true as well.
wild.
It's like watching that part, because watching a freshman from a, you know what I mean, to beyond is crazy.
Put it this way. Being in your position, right? There's people that you guys have hired that came under your tutelage, so to speak. And they might not have had the necessary resources or skills, but you were able to bestow that upon them just based off of the information you were sharing with them, right? And now you get to watch that blossom or not.
Hello.
So
that's in your.
So I directly see that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. I'm applying it to you.
Yeah. So I have.
He walks by somebody with doing his exact pitch that he taught him.
No, I'm saying.
No, I just had a couple of employees. I've had a couple of employees that I've directly hired, and they're doing awesome.
They're doing great. How does that make you feel?
Great.
That's what. So that's what we're dealing with, just in a different facet of life. And you sometimes, depending on the observer, can be present in that moment and appreciate that not only are you a part of it, right, but it's also a testament of the hard work that you obtained over time for yourself. For you to grow into that, to be able to share it at that level, for them to become exactly what you became or not better.
It's crazy to see so much of yourself in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, I was that. And I couldn't deal with that. So, hell no.
Shit is dope as hell.
Literally.
Yeah, it is. It's also very frustrating when you see someone that you give so much great advice
or
to,
the not,
or tell them exactly what to do, and they don't retain any of it.
Right.
You're just like, Jesus Christ!
You can't believe it.
I'm trying, man. I'm fucking trying.
Yep. Matt, you got that too,
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, people that came in under your tutelage.
Yeah.
You showed
your apprentices.
One's still here, busting ass, and the other ones are gone because they didn't listen. Both situations.
It either works or it doesn't.
Right. I'll be like, yo, I promise you, if you just do what I tell you, no matter how outlandish it may sound to you at the time, if you just do it, I promise you, I will teach you to make money. Yeah, that's literally what I tell them. Like, I will teach you to do this shit. Just shut the fuck up and do what I tell you to do.
Oh no, you can't.
I don't say it like that. I'm just saying, I'm like, yo, just don't question what I'm gonna tell you to do. Yes, I'm telling you to run downstairs and go get a fucking screwdriver. Yeah. You may think it's asinine, but what you don't realize is I'm teaching you to run up and down the fucking stairs with shit.
Yeah, it's the wax on, wax off.
Exactly.
There was a guest last week. Someone asked in chat.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Nick?
Like, I remember one time back when Jeremy used to work for me. The way I teach people is I literally throw you in the fire. I show you how to do it. I tell you, I show you, and then I say do it. All in the same 10-minute span. And then I walk away. And I don't care if it takes you 2 hours.
Do you guys learn better that way? Because everybody has their own different modality of learning, right?
Yeah.
So do you learn better by not knowing how to swim and someone just throwing you straight in the water, or
that
someone
example doesn't work for me?
Yeah.
Well, that shit has happened and I still couldn't figure it out.
So for me, the reason
that's
I
what
do
I'm saying.
that,
So that doesn't work for you.
But I would say I'm a visual learner.
I'm a visual learner.
I wouldn't
so I
always
can agree
do
with
that, though. The reason I do that in this situation is because you physically have to work with your hands. So you have to know how to do it. And the only way you're going to learn how to do that is by doing the motions, like learning to walk. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I do that. But my point is, I told him to do it, and he literally was there for like an hour and a half. I'm talking about a doorway. I'm literally talking about the two sides of the door. When you're putting the floor in, you have to cut it around the outer edges. I literally let him sit there for like over an hour, and he got frustrated and mad, and I'm like, no, I don't mean to be an asshole. I'll do everything around you. I'll do the whole fucking job. But you're not getting up until you get that right.
Now, did you show him how to do it?
Before I made him sit there, I explained it. Then I said, watch me do it. This is how you do it. Then I took that piece and I broke it. And I said, now you do it.
That's crazy.
Lex, wow.
But he didn't learn. But I did the same thing with Bird. Bird picked it up immediately. He sat there for 25 minutes.
That's the point.
He fucked up 5 pieces, but after that 5th piece, he was like, "Yo, is that right?" And I went, "Yeah, it's perfect. You got it. Now I can go do that." And he goes and he does it.
But see, yeah,
it's some people learn that way, some people don't.
Yeah, and not everything's for everybody.
Right, exactly, and that's okay too. I tell people that shit all the time. That'll come work for me.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm like,
shit ain't
yo,
for you.
if it ain't for you, that's okay too.
Right.
I can help. You can help me paint, or you can help me do a clean out. I'm sure there's things that I can use you for, but I can't employ you full time. But that's okay. Right. You know what I mean? Maybe I can put you on to somebody who can help you. Everything ain't for everybody.
Right.
Have you ever hired a female?
No. Not that I wouldn't. I just haven't.
I have in my job.
Just out of curiosity.
It's not labor.
I don't discriminate. I've worked alongside.
You can't discriminate. It's illegal.
Let me ask you this though.
I've worked alongside quite a few females that like really got busy, and I was like,
the thought that crossed my mind was like, I haven't seen a female handyman. You know what I mean?
I have. They work with.
I personally know a flooring installer right now, a woman that's just as good, if not better than me, and she's 60-something years old.
I can't say I know them like personally, but I'm like friends with on Facebook like a bunch of chicks that are like welders.
That's dope.
Oh shit! Welding's another level.
Okay.
The welding is dope.
Not playing with fire, even though I love fire.
Molten.
Molten lava.
That shit's crazy.
Magma.
Shout outs to them. Shout outs to the women kings.
Yes.
Woman King is crazy.
Sweating with your overalls on and shit.
Just your overalls.
That's. I don't know. Is that a pause?
No.
We're talking about women.
Yeah.
No, but in like.
You like overalls?
And shit. No, I'm talking about a welder overalls.
I'm just talking about like a handyman overall. I don't know.
I'm saying she's big.
Apron. Actually, I'd say it'd probably be an apron, right?
No, but like I'm
apron is crazy.
I'm talking about shorty's looking like a Viking banging the metal, right? With the overalls on, with the black soot over her
shoulders would be
body,
crazy.
right?
That's a blacksmith, not a welder.
That's a pause.
That's what I'm. Okay, so okay.
You're talking about
Because what are you gonna say next? Muscles.
That's the next. But no, hold up. No, I got you, leg. But that's the second stage.
We're not making armor and fucking
That's the
great
second
swords and
stage.
shit.
It came from the welder. Actually, wouldn't she be in like the suit like Doomsday started off in?
Nah, that had like cables and shit. It was green.
When he was chained up to like the piece of rock out in space?
He was
he was like
underground.
wrapped up in some shit.
I remember it vividly, yo. The first page was multiple panels of him punching his way out. It was green.
Not that. The green suit.
It was green, and around it had
That's not what you welding in?
Nah.
Yeah, it looked like he did have welder's goggles though. I will say.
But he had like cables around him.
No, I remember that. He had even one arm like put like
and he was like punching his way out.
Yeah,
actually, I think in reality it was both at first, but he broke one out.
Yeah, that part I don't remember.
Shit.
I just remember him punching his way out.
And they were in the front, weren't they?
Yeah.
Or one was in the back and one was in the
back.
Front. No, definitely one was in the front.
I don't remember.
I can't. So then it was in the front.
It was like a big fucking.
Yeah, I can't
you know
remember.
how crazy to think of that is?
I think
he was underground.
My pop still has the Death of Superman comic in a safe.
I got mine.
He was
from
in
my
space.
Pop.
He wasn't in underground. He was like out in the fucking cosmos.
No, he was in space, bro. Because
you said, I know.
Not he's in space. He was underground.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was not.
No, but at another planet. I think. I don't think he started on. He didn't start on.
Why am I have to Google?
No, hell nah. He was in fucking the cosmos. They chained him to like a asteroid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or like fucking inside of it or some shit.
In it?
I think it was in a planet, like some.
And then he busted out, and then he was in the piece.
Yeah. And then he when he busted out of that planet, his trajectory spit him to Earth.
I'm literally about to download the comic right now.
It's like he landed on Earth by chance. I think like it wasn't even.
I don't remember that, yo. I remember opening the comic book, and I remember the very first page. He was already underground. And
no, he wasn't. He was in space when.
But he was an experiment. He was.
Bro,
he was a.
When you open the comic, he's in space, chained to like.
Yes,
in that
but a doctor created him.
I don't know any.
Or like a professor.
They don't show any of that though.
No, but
not on the Death of Superman. They don't show any of that. They just show this nigga in space, floating around. I think he's in like some earlier like comics where it shows him.
You might be. I can't remember.
They keep, like there's like comics before he comes out. There's comics before he comes out where it shows him in space slowly coming or some weird shit. But he's in space. I remember him being in space.
Nah, yeah, he
and on a
definitely was
fucking-
in space, dude.
on a fucking.
I remember it
Piece
being
of
like
rock.
5 or 6 panels, and it was long words. It was a sound that kept happening.
Yeah, he was
and
in
then it got
space.
closer and closer to him, and he
Space.
was underground, bro.
Underground.
I'm literally about to open a comic in a second. We about to settle
Oh,
this
yeah.
because you might be right. I could be wrong. I'm just telling you what I remember.
You know why you're thinking underground? Because he beats. Like his
Oh, shit,
special
hold on.
move is that.
Wrong one.
Nah, he beats his way out from underneath. He digs his way out, yo.
Nigga, he has one arm.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
The
it sounds
nigga that killed Superman. He beat everybody's
Oh,
ass
shit.
and
All right,
killed
With
him.
one
I got
arm?
him up on the screen.
No, he has two, but
But pull up the Death of Superman comic.
he has two, but like he was
I didn't
like,
know this was a thing.
this is at a point, no longer. I don't even know how we got here.
Right.
Hold on.
Straight nigga shit.
It's a dick fest.
Yo, chill.
Pause.
You know, she said she would just fuck a bunch of bitches if she had a dick. Like, that's crazy.
If I had a dick.
Like, for 24 hours, you wouldn't, like, use it, like, sparingly.
No.
Let me see if I
I'm
can
going
find something.
all in, buzz.
Oh shit!
deep.
This app only goes back to 2003.
See, they
I
are
can't
so
even
locked
pull
in
it
with the
up.
comic book. Nigga
Nah, I
shit.
heard it.
It's okay.
Damn, it's
I have
only
more
showing
important
his
things
fight.
now.
Important things. It's crazy. Not settle down. Pop a leg.
Pop a leg.
Pop a leg. Yo.
Suckle down.
Second.
I'm hearing you.
Now you do your thing, brother.
Nah,
your
but this is
couple-
gonna bother me, yo.
This is him still, at least in the.
He is not on Earth. He's not.
That top left. That's the one that I had. Yep.
Yeah.
How old were you guys when this?
I don't even know.
When you
man,
were
she
into
It was
this?
definitely teenagers.
I was like
14?
10.
See?
If you were 14, I was like 10.
No,
Yeah,
when this
sounds
came
about
out,
right.
I was a teenager.
I was like 10. You
See
guys were
that
like
one?
14.
Wait, that one
That
right
right there. That right hand one.
That one.
That's
I
him
would love
coming
to
out the
see
ground.
No,
bro.
no ground. Watch. It's gonna open up. I gotta see it before I start talking all this mess. But I remember him being in
I
space.
remember this shit.
There.
Yeah.
That's it there.
Slow down, like
Yeah,
we're gonna get
open the
to it.
motherfucking comic book.
No, it's not. It won't. You gotta like have.
All
a
right, what issue
subscription.
number is that then? And I'll find it.
Look at him whipping ass,
Yeah,
destroying.
he does. He gets busy, yo.
But Superman
Extra super
look at
crazy
Superman,
busy.
poor guy. This nigga, look what he
takes
did.
him
He's
all the way across America.
this is This is Superman that he did this. to.
Beating the
That's
fuck
just
out of
crazy.
him, yo.
He made Superman. I can't even say that on here. Amani, I was about to start saying.
Here we go
I
now.
don't know why I'm saying.
All right.
I was about to
You can't say.
You know what I was gonna say? The
Nope.
crumbled. I was gonna say the crumbled man.
You gotta stop right now.
Yeah, nah. Nick does it. Definitely tunes it every week, man. Salute to Nick.
Yeah, shout outs to Nick.
Shout out to Nadine too. She watches
Shout
every,
out to
every
Nadine.
show. Shout out to Stallone, Gina.
Yes,
all y'all.
son.
January
Everybody that be
1993.
tuning in.
Oh, Stallone's
Tuning in.
on?
What's that?
He hasn't
Stallone's on?
commented, but he's probably there.
Yeah.
Come on, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Damn.
Join on
You heard
me.
Death of Superman was January 1993.
So I was 13.
I wasn't thought of. Okay? Great.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucked up to hear. Yeah, no, nothing shows the first page though.
I
I
know.
tried searching and searching.
Searching, I'm searching.
bullshit.
Murder. So if I had
Oh.
a dick for a day, I'm tripping, right? If y'all had a box for a day, you selling it or are you just taking your chances?
If I'm not, I don't. Nobody will know I have a box.
So what if
right.
there was
I'm
a
not
goal?
telling
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Like say
staying
there's
in
a
for that
goal
day.
here.
A goal?
A goal here.
I wouldn't.
So the goal is to make as much money as you can with the box, with the part you've been given, right? And it's a swap. What are you doing?
Calling out sick and staying home.
I'm not doing anything with my box.
That's compromising,
But if
You willing to butt?
right?
why
Pause.
do you like? Because I don't know what it is. You guys think that like just us having the box, we're just gonna like be horny?
So yes, everyone feels
Hell.
horniness. So
Yeah, but it's one day.
I think I would just be freaked the fuck
all right,
out.
6 months.
But
6 months with a box.
But do we still have like? Are we still guys with the box,
No,
or are we
you're a
just,
whole chick.
or we're a woman for a day?
Yeah.
Okay, you have your same like
Got it.
personality
Yo,
in a female.
excuse
body.
me. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I
I'd
apologize.
probably dyke out. There's no doubt about it.
So, DCFandom.com. Superman and Man of Steel, Volume 18, Part 1. Doomsday escapes from the mountain he was inside and begins his rampage across America. Meanwhile, Superman deals with the underworld, etc.
No, nigga. He's in space.
No, he's inside of a mountain.
No, he is not inside of a mountain. That unless he's in Hollow Earth.
If we're gonna read it,
Look, that's the front of the comic.
No, I need to
and
see the.
this is it telling you what's going on.
I need to see the pages. I need to see him actually punching through whatever you said. Because
I'm gonna go
I
back to
remember
the
him.
Wikipedia.
I remember him floating around.
Hold on. There you go. I'm gonna go to the Wikipedia of it. Let's see.
And ladies and gentlemen, these are the arguments we have had for 20 years. This is actual. We really do have these fucking conversations, yo, for hours.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I just want to go to Doomsday's shit.
I think that's like when he landed. He landed on the mountain.
Maybe
This
that
nigga-
happened.
All right.
So maybe that happened before this
Doomsday
rampage.
is a supervillain appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics, commonly as one of Superman's deadliest foes, as well as the Justice League, created by artist, writer Dan Jurgens. The character had a cameo appearance in the Superman Man of Steel. Yeah.
That's actually.
All right. Fictional character biography.
No.
This would be right. Doomsday is depicted as a monstrous, genetically engineered being from the depths of prehistoric Krypton. His creator imbued him with few feelings, mostly hate and a desire for destruction, which led to his destroying worlds and eventually finding Earth, where he met Superman. The character is best known as Superman's murder in 1992. So he originally comes from Krypton.
Right. What I was saying was what you're saying probably happened prior, but the Death of Superman storyline, it opens up with him coming out of the mountain.
It does not. It does not. It somewhere I seen him floating in
because
space.
he fell into the mountain.
You probably
from
did
space.
see that. I'm
Hold
not
on.
saying you didn't. But what I'm saying is you didn't see it in this issue.
You know those. Remember, he was in. You guys said it yourself.
Right.
That's how I know it's bullshit. Look, in the beginning,
I'm not arguing nothing.
Hold on, slow down. In the beginning, hold up, listen.
Don't start backpedaling.
I'm not trying to at all.
In the beginning, before we started getting into him being in the cosmos or Earth, you said out of your mouth, and Frank concurred, right, that he was in something first. Remember?
I was saying he was in
No,
the Earth
he
and
was-
he was wrapped up in cables.
How could he be in the Earth wrapped up in cables?
I'm saying he was tied up and he was so now we know
No,
it's
he
a
was
mountain.
tied up around a fucking asteroid, and he was floating around in fucking whatever that is out there. The void.
Maybe that happened before the
The original
Superman shit.
1990s Death of Superman arc.
Oh, nigga, this nigga was floating
A fist
around.
smashes the metallic
Right there.
wall in front of him.
No, that's the
Again.
shit he's bound to.
And he hits it so hard that his glove
Hold
begins
on.
to peel back from his hand, revealing bones protruding from
This
his
is
fist.
definitely the
until
beginning.
Finally, the bones break
remember
through
this.
the wall and he is free. Doomsday is here. Finally free, the monster bound in green leather with one arm
So
tied
he
behind
is
its
right
back
on Earth,
jumps
though.
out of its prison.
That's
As he
weird.
looks
I told
over
you.
the
Nigga
was
in front of him,
floating
a little
around.
bird lands on
And it
his
was blue,
hands.
not green,
And
but
he
it's green
crushes it,
underneath.
laughing.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
He continues trekking through the wilderness, splintering the trees in front of him.
And you were
eventually
right about
he
one
makes
hand
it to
behind
a
his back, though.
filled with cars.
No, he said front.
Destroys
I said front.
You said
continuing
one on
to
both,
laugh.
right? One front and one back.
One front.
Yeah, you said both.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Hold up. Speed this.
Oh,
Where
you
is
wanna
he
see
at?
more?
He's on Earth already?
Somewhere on
Continues
Earth,
moving
yeah. He
forward,
comes
a
out
tractor
on
trailer
Earth, he
gets in
said.
his way, and he punches it so hard that he causes it to explode before continuing.
Damn. I'm confused.
Another truck
Pause
driver
this.
saw it.
You want to start it over?
No. He's punching through a wall where?
They're saying
He
it
was trapped in a mountain. He was in a prison.
They never say how he got there, though. So what you're talking about could be that.
I think this is what they're talking about right here, or maybe I don't know.
No, that's somebody who saw what just happened.
All right, let's move on. This is too much.
Happened, and he calls it into HQ.
Okay.
We need the Justice League.
All right.
He's weird. I've seen him floating in
Yeah,
Cosmos.
you probably
I don't-
did. I'm not saying you didn't.
Well, clearly he came from there because he's from Krypton.
Right.
So
I'm
somehow
just saying it didn't happen in this comic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Sucks. It fucking sucks.
Crushed your dreams.
He said it fucking sucks,
Yeah.
actually. Yo, will you hand me a water, please?
Sure.
All this being right's got me fucking parched.
Not this guy. You worked up a whopping thirst.
A whopping thirst is crazy.
All right, what we got next? Let's talk about something else.
So
He wants to move on ASAP.
Yeah, I lost that one.
So, we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. Would Will Smith smack Eddie Murphy?
Hell no.
I don't think so either.
Hell fucking no.
So now, when you think about that,
Wait,
though,
are we talking about red leather suit, raw Eddie Murphy? Or Dr. Doolittle Eddie Murphy?
I don't think either.
Yeah.
Or Beverly Hills Cop Eddie Murphy?
I still don't think he would have.
He's not smacking Beverly Hills Cop Eddie.
He's not smacking any version of Eddie.
Yeah, I don't
so?
think he's
Not
smacking
Nutty
him.
Professor, not Norbit.
He can be
not-
in the suit. Imagine that, yo.
And I mean, that's obviously that's to us, but I mean, I just think that like in reality,
I
like,
think you're right.
you know what I mean. So why would he smack Chris Rock? Is the question.
Valid point.
Because I don't know, maybe because he
Maybe
thinks he
Jada
can
just
beat
got
him in a
that-
fight.
Jada got that $4,000 box.
Must be.
I think he clearly thinks he can take Chris Rock. That's why he did it.
He's out of his fucking
Might be
mind.
something deeper.
It could be signed deeper. Chris Rock could have went deeper.
So here's the question:
Oh, wow.
Is Chris Rock smacking Eddie Murphy?
No, I don't think so.
Chris Rock ain't smacking nobody. That ain't
Yeah.
even his style.
Right. He would have just laughed.
Who you think would win in a fight, Eddie or Chris Rock?
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie's whipping ass.
You think so?
I'm gonna open up a can of whoop-up.
Okay, Eddie Griffin or Eddie Murphy
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
in a fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I got Griffin. I think Griffin's gonna fuck him up.
Nah, I think Murphy would whip that ass.
Old fashioned style too. Like in
He'd even
Harlem
do a
Nights. He might shoot off his pinky
You say
toe.
he'll be laughing while he does
Not
it?
the pinky toe.
Pinky toe. We're naming this episode that. Not the pinky toe.
That's awesome.
He's Nutty Professor? Yes. Buddy Love? Absolutely not. Okay. Okay, I'll
I'll
agree
be
with
right back.
that.
I'm gonna get a water.
Hell yeah. Just crazy. But yeah, that'd be one of those things where people would take advantage of like certain situations, and you know damn well if the tables were a little different.
You think Jada's slapping Will?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why he went up there and slapped Rock.
He knows that his ass beat
He
that.
was like,
He'd rather fight Rock than
yeah. He said, I'm not going home to this.
Jada. Yo, so my wife got tickets on the radio a while back to Chris Rock. She won them and shit. And she calls me up all excited. And my whole life, like, Chris Rock, he's funny, but I never thought his stand-up was all that funny until I went. So she calls me up all excited, and she's like, we got tickets to Chris Rock. And I'm like, but he's not even funny. And then I realized immediately, I was like, oh, that was some asshole shit to say. So I ended up eating my words. We go to the show, and it was fucking hilarious.
So you went to a Chris Rock show.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was dope. It was literally right after that shit, too. Like 2 weeks after that shit happened. And he came out and he was like, let me just let everybody know I am okay. And I was like,
you
oh,
know-
shit.
So it was a crispy for Chris Rock show.
Yeah, it was fresh.
Yo, you know this guy didn't think Chris Rock was funny either?
I didn't until I saw him live.
I like Chris Rock, but he's not like one of my tops.
Yeah, but this is the Dave Chappelle guy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with him. I'm surprised he even likes fucking what's his name? The one
Bill-
you're just talking about against Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Griffin?
Yeah.
Griffin's hilarious, so.
Nah.
See, I don't really think
He's
he's all
funny
that.
as fuck.
He's got
Eddie,
his moments.
wow.
I think
can't-
he's hilarious.
He's got his moments.
I'll listen to him over
For
Kevin
me,
Hart.
it's
No,
Eddie
hell
Griffin's
no.
Kevin Hart is
personality.
trash.
Over Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is trash.
Oh, I'm talking early Kevin Hart? Or
Kevin
this-
Hart in general is funny.
Kevin Hart in general is nah. Yeah, that shit got nah. It was funny when it first dropped.
Kevin Hart was funny. I mean, I can't say that he's not
I
funny
still think
now.
he's fucking
I just think
hilarious.
that early
Yeah.
Kevin Hart
I
was
think he's funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, most certainly was hilarious. He was
Now
young.
he's like super rich, so he
How about-
kind of chills.
I still haven't
Cat
found
Williams.
a comic that tops early
Cat
fucking
Williams is
Robin
funny.
Williams.
Cat has his moments.
Cat Williams is great.
Cat.
Early Robin Williams
I like-
is better than all of
Yo,
Cat Williams.
I like Cat Williams. He's fucking.
You
he's
said
funny as
early
shit.
Robin Williams is better than all Cat Williams. That's
Who?
scary.
Early Robin
that you're saying
Williams.
that.
Yeah,
He said-
Robin Williams is fucking hilarious.
He is. He said early versus all of.
I don't know.
Cat.
He had some.
I
he
think-
had some in the '90s too. That was fucking.
I'm saying
Yo,
versus
he's been
Cat
around
Williams
since like the
shit.
'70s, man.
I'm gonna
No,
have to
I know.
look
That's
into
what I'm
it.
saying. I'm saying that early Robin Williams, just that alone, is better than all of Cat's entire
Yeah, I was gonna
catalog.
say because
That's scary.
You even get into the
Cat's funny, bro, but he fell off like drastically.
After a kid whoops your ass, you're gonna fall off too.
Even a little bit before that, he fell off. I think.
Cat had a good,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cat had a good niche.
Agreed.
Other than that, Robin is like yeah, Robin is hilarious.
Yeah, he said Cat had a good
don't
niche.
know. I gotta
Other
look
than that,
into
Robin
that.
is light years ahead of Cat, and I agree with that.
I have to look into it.
Robin is a comedic genius.
100%.
Robin Williams is funny.
Can't
What
take
made me
that.
think of it is the water bottles from his live on
he's-
Broadway shit.
He's funny
Yeah.
as hell.
Kills me.
But you got,
He packed
you're saying
so much in, like I can't
'cause you're
even remember.
You're comparing, because in my head you're comparing one era to someone's entire catalog. So I just got to do the research.
You're gonna have to
Because you're not saying
I'm gonna
all
tell you
of
right now.
Robin Williams versus
all you
this
need,
all
dude
of Cat Williams.
all you need
acted
to
out.
watch is live on Broadway.
Yo, Robin Williams acted out like
All you need
going
to-
from like what drunks being like to like being high on coke, like to all these things.
Yo,
like,
you can watch-
in like this span of like 2 minutes, but like each one feels like it was its own.
No, I'm
fucking
not
thing.
doubting it. I'm just saying I gotta see it.
The live on Broadway shit opens up. He's got a stool. I'm not saying any jokes at all. He's got a stool, and next to him he's got 1,000,000 water bottles, just like this one, filled. And you can tell as the show goes on, like how far into the show you are, because they keep disappearing. By the end of the show, he's got no water bottles left, and he's like. Fucking dripping sweat and water, and your stomach hurts because you've
I
been
gotta
laughing
watch
so hard, yo. It's great. I'm telling you.
I gotta see the bit.
Hilarious, yo. The whole shit. It's on 10.
You don't think Dave Chappelle's funny, so I definitely
this
can't
kills
take.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yo, I think this
What?
is funnier.
You're bugging.
I can
Now
just
you're
listen
getting-
to.
Chappelle?
I can just listen to Dave talk. He don't even
See,
have to be.
when
This guy
I,
doesn't think Dave
now, hold
Chappelle's
on, hold
funny.
on. I don't
This
think
guy's
his stand up and his show are all that funny, but I think he's a very interesting
Yo,
person.
this guy has said some of the most ridiculously funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yo.
in
I don't
life.
know. I think he's like stupid funny, like the I'm rich bitch shit, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah,
Then again, I haven't given him a lot of a chance.
one of my favorite shits doesn't really help his argument, or it does help his argument. But I like the shit when he's talking about like he's his limo driver brought
Fuck
him
your
to the hood
couch and shit.
and it was like, "Hey, baby, get your ass home." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to sell some weed, feed my family." He's like, "Damn, I'll take 2 nicks." Damn. He said he rolled down the window. He's like, "It was old fucking limousine."
I thought he was funny and half baked.
Yeah, he's definitely funny.
Yeah.
He's just a funny guy.
Yeah, I like Dave a lot.
and Dave himself, I think he's an awesome.
I would say
person.
honestly, my probably right now my top 2 favorite comedians are Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's
Bill
funny.
Burr's funny.
Bill
as
Burr
fuck.
is fucking ridiculously funny.
He's
This
funny
dude-
as fuck.
Yo, this dude
and I
has
like
me
his
dying.
style of his comedic shit.
Well, you know, it helps too, is because he's in Northeaster,
Oh, yeah,
so you kind of know the mentality already. You
Yeah,
know what I
that
mean?
does help for us.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, but like
I
he's,
mean-
he's funny.
We don't have bubbly dispositions up here. You know what I mean?
I like to when I'm watching stand up, I tell myself I'm not gonna laugh.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm saying like that's how I know you're funny.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Cause like I won't just laugh to laugh. Like,
Right.
oh, that's what. Now I'm like stone cold. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta make me laugh. I'm like,
So with me,
that's how I know when someone's dumb funny.
if you don't make me laugh, or at least say something interesting and keep my interest within like the first 10 minutes or so, I'm shutting it off.
So,
But
so
if you
top
make
5
me laugh, but if
Yeah.
you make me laugh, I'll give you the whole show for you to make me laugh again. Like
so
that.
top 5 comedians.
Oh man.
So I just wanted to say before we get into that, right? I think I don't try to like look at it in a situation where like I'm not gonna laugh, because like, even though I haven't done it a bunch of times, me doing stand-up comedy, doing open mics and stuff like that, like you realize like everyone's humor is
I feel like you'd be
different,
good
and the
at that.
fact that they're creating these jokes, you know, like you just kind of give them a little respect in that regard. So like you already try to have an open mind. I try to have an open mind to begin with, because I know
definitely.
I don't know what I'm also catching from this dude. I might be this guy's, you know, the act he's giving me is where
Yeah.
he's actually just testing out material. You know, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, I've
And
started to realize that recently.
so
too.
there's been comedians I would say, and like they say a joke and now people laugh and they're like, nah, not that one. All right,
Right.
All right, how about
Yeah.
this one?
So what for me is like I like to. It's kind of like I do it for my own personal. It's not even to critique the actual person on the stage. It's
Right.
more or less like don't just be laughing to laugh.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're a crab,
Like,
dude. That's what it is.
No. That's funny.
Nah, I'm like
Nah,
that though.
I know to me it's like I'm not, because there'd be funny jokes, but it's not like really worth my time to really give it a cackle.
That's exactly how I.
I'm not
Exactly
wasting
how I am.
energy here. It's
Yo,
gonna-
I even watched a thing with Eddie Murphy and they was like, what do you do when something's was really funny. And he was like, I just say, that's funny.
Dude, so,
And he said that's when it's the funniest ever. Like when he doesn't even laugh, when he's like, nah, that's
so
funny.
you want to know how fucked up I am? I will rewatch a fucking like funny, like a clip of smaller clips of cats doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'll watch. It's funny. I'll watch that shit like 20 times in a row while I'm fucking taking a shit, just laughing my ass off.
Right, that shit might be funny as hell though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's my sense of humor. Like, I can laugh at shit like that, or I can watch Frasier.
Like I'm getting it. Like you ever seen Queen's Flip trying to randomly hug famous people?
Nah.
Yo, and they're like his boys. So outside of them being his boys, he can just pop up in places that most people can't be at.
Right.
So Jim Jones and Maynard are like recording, and this nigga just pop up and fucking like, nigga, give me a hug. You see 40 niggas chilling and they thinking it's real shit. Cause the way he comes into the buses in there, he's like, give me a hug, nigga. Like, no, Flip, I'm not playing with you. Give me a hug.
And
he's
I've seen
fat.
that.
He don't got no shirt on. He's sweaty.
I've seen that shit.
Like they be bugging. They be having to grab him up. Like, yo, chill. He done jumped DJ Envy's fucking fence. He thought it was an intruder. This nigga came out with the fucking machine gun. This nigga, you really want to shoot me? It's like, yo, Queen's Flip
That's
bugging.
bad
Yo.
funny, yo.
Jumped this fence with phone posits on. Like, what's wrong with this nigga?
What's the phone posits got to do with it?
It's random, nigga. If you know you're gonna jump a nigga's fence, why
Don't
you
wear
gotta
phone posits.
No, I'm just saying, wear some
Like,
fucking.
she gets stuck in the shit.
Wear some
poke up
joggers. Have some sweats on. Like, be prepared to
You know,
jump a nigga's fence. This
some
nigga's
track
crazy.
shoes.
Maybe phone posits are his fence
This nigga had
jumping
a
go-to.
surf. You know the metallic
You
surf.
know, jump fence was a styrofoam on.
You know the jacket you get from Hampton Beach when it's cool out. He had one of
Oh,
them shits
shit.
on. Like, nigga,
What? Foam.
that's what makes it hilarious. Like, cause this nigga's like telling you, like, I'm fully outside, like on some shit, like I'm stopping at Envy's. I want a hug.
I want a hug.
Instead of knocking at the door, the nigga jumped the fence.
Yo, the fuck.
Yo,
Opened his sports car up, just jumped in. This nigga,
where my mind goes though
That's
is you start
fucking-
telling that, and I just think of Envy in his house running around. Who the fuck's outside my house?
he
Grabbing the
ran
gun.
out in
What's
a
outside
rope. He
the
said,
machine
"Flip,
gun?
I'm tired of you." This nigga was really mad.
That's
He
fucking
said,
hilarious.
"You play too much." They know. Like Tiana Taylor started punching him, and he was inside a car, and he was bringing her somewhere, and she's talking, and he's got she don't know he's recording.
Yeah.
So the nigga turns the music up. I think it's like MOP, and he starts bugging. He's like doing all this while he's driving. He's like pushing on her. She fucking started punching this nigga and then called her man. Said this nigga's playing too much. His shit bleeding. He's like, Tiana, I'm just playing with you. It was recording. She just punched that nigga. Young Ma punched him.
Yo, what do you think about Young Ma being pregnant?
Yo, I was gonna ask.
That's
the
true?
same thing. No,
Oh, it's not?
that's not.
Well, what do you think about it anyways?
I
Like
don't, because it's not true.
Like a stud getting pregnant? That's what you're
Yeah.
asking me?
Sure.
Because then the dude from some rapper got 2 gay females pregnant.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Had like a little threesome.
I think a
knocked
lot
her.
of gay females will sneak dick for the right one.
This dude had the super sperm.
Right, sneak dick in his mouth.
sneak dick is
That
crazy.
nigga had a great
Right.
night.
He's like, yo, I
What up, Amy?
nutted in the trash can too. I don't get it.
Yo, you actually just reminded me of some shit. You just reminded me of some shit I wanted to bring up. Thank you. So in the battle rap world, I don't know intricate details.
How do you go from nothing in a stud?
Listen, you'll see. No, hold on. No, it'll come for full circle. I promise.
This guy's doing A shit.
So I don't know the details because I'm not in the world like that anymore. But the gist of what happened is there's been this
Cheers.
girl over the past few months or whatever. It just there's been this girl over the past few months who's been catfishing low tier to like mid tier battle rappers as a porn star, and she's been getting them to send her hammer pics,
Oh shit,
what the hell are hammer pics?
dick pics.
a hammer. I've never heard that one, but okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
That's not what I was thinking it was.
And then
As a recipient.
she's amassed a bunch of these fucking hammer
She made a
pics
collage out of him.
and then exposed them all on Twitter.
Come here, little
Like,
Oh, damn. Was that?
Yeah,
Chody.
That's weird as hell.
that's fucking crazy.
That's right.
I just hope it's
porn,
I hope like it's a real girl though.
No, yeah, it's real. They found out
You
who
said
she is.
catfish?
It's come out and everything.
I hope it's a
They
real
should
girl.
sue
Yeah,
her.
like-
They could sue her ass.
I'm sure they.
It's a hate
It's not.
crime.
So she has like each battle rapper's fucking
who
that's
they are
weird.
and all. I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I don't know the details. I didn't go looking and. You know
feel
what
bad for
researching
them.
It.
Why
Yo,
are niggas so
I
pressed to
never
send a
send
dick pic?
dick-
That's where my. That's where. Thank you.
Exactly.
I
That's
don't
where
have
my
those out
head
there.
went.
It's not even that
I don't have any hammer pics.
Y'all just send unsolicited hammer pics.
It's not even that I really care. It's just that I want, if my dick's going to be out there, I want it to be because I want it to be out there, not because someone
So-
else put it
It's
out
my
there.
dick.
So here's the point.
I have proprietorship. Whatever.
Yo,
Sole proprietorship. Wow.
So what makes it even worse is apparently some of said dick pics weren't even of
like
said.
this
Say that
conversation.
10 times fast.
weren't even of said
God.
battle rapper's dick. They were someone else's. So that means that these motherfuckers had someone else's dick pic in
Nah,
their
so
phone.
I've had friends, right? A male friend.
Wait, what?
who-
I would just own up to it.
In other words, it would be
It's
like
my
me
dick.
sending somebody a pic of your dick.
No, so it's not
Why do I
that.
even have a picture of that shit? Is
Hold
my
on, but what is
question.
she saying? What are you saying?
I have male friends
I
who's
actually,
like,
I actually had a picture of it was a watch,
cut her
right?
off?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
my bad, my bad.
you straight, go ahead.
No, my bad. No.
She's about to walk away.
Oh,
No.
nah, shit. Nah, Rashad,
you're good.
My boy Rashad's out there.
Please.
No, so what was it? Oh yeah, so I had this
dick
picture,
watch.
this picture on my phone that was a watch, but it was, if you really looked, it was a dude standing naked with his dick out, and we would just trick everybody at work. So I had to eventually delete it off my
So
phone.
you had a dick pic in your phone.
That's because I'm like, yo, if someone just found this, they'd be like, what the fuck? They wouldn't get the joke. So I was
Yeah,
like,
you had
Gonzo,
it,
I
yeah.
gotta get it. But we still joke about it, like, yo, did you show him to watch? We do it to like we were doing it to the new people. They're just, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Because we'd be looking at it, because they'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, what the
And you just act like you like nice watch, right?
yeah. You can't be having that stuff. And that was on your iPhone, your iWatch or whatever that shit's called.
my phone.
No, he's saying it was a picture in his phone of a watch, but the
Right.
dude wearing the watch was naked with had his dick
Yeah,
out.
so you go.
So you end up seeing it in the background of this watch.
The joke,
What?
The joke is, I'd be like, hey, you see my new watch?
Wow.
And they look
It's-
at it, and they look up to it, they're like, oh.
And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, what, you don't like it?
That's a shocker.
Yeah. So, but, it was fucking hilarious. Like, we were getting everybody with it, and everyone's fucking overreacting to it. Just like, calm down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I was like, I got to delete this off my phone. I can't have people thinking some shit.
That's like an actual dick pic.
I'd rather call myself out on it so no one else can call
That's
me out
like
on
weird
it.
as hell.
I already,
But-
you know what I mean? I put that shit on.
It said hammer season.
Hammer season.
Yo, so I'll never. I
Can't touch this.
It was just,
every
it was
time.
MC and then my dick. Stop.
Hammer time.
Hammer get this, hammer get
Yo,
this.
but my question is, how do you get pics of another man's hammer? And like, do you ask for this pic? Like, how do you end up with a pic?
So maybe someone sent it to them and they just
And
saved
they kept it. And like, no matter how far you go into this line of questioning, there's no good answer.
The whole shit is like.
So this
It was
is
an accident.
the
Okay,
next
so
question.
why do you still have
this
it?
is the next question. If you do keep it, it's obviously because it's bigger than yours, right? Because why else would you keep it?
Why are you keeping?
But why would
pictures
you
of a
keep it
man's
if it's
dick?
bigger
So
than
you can
yours?
send it
Aren't
to.
you gonna
So you can
feel
send
away?
it. So you can send it to chicks.
I'm concerned.
So you can send it to chicks. Because obviously whoever the rappers were didn't amount to whatever the shit was.
So they kept it?
Why would you send a smaller dick picture?
I wouldn't keep a picture of another man.
If you're gonna send your dick pic to somebody, why would you do a smaller one? Unless it was a joke and you didn't give a fuck.
Can we just pause? For
You brought all this up.
No, but think about that. If a chick's like, let me get a dick pic, you're gonna send one smaller than yours?
Throw her ass off.
No, I mean I don't send out dick pics.
I'm gonna send her.
Wait, what?
I'm not. I don't even have anything to be
I'm gonna
embarrassed
send her a
about.
whole
I just don't-
different color
I don't
dick
send them
pic.
out.
I'm so confused.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm
She's like,
so
what?
confused.
Like, don't ask me about it.
Villalago.
I'm insecure.
It's Villalago, bitch. Reversed.
Vitiligo.
What?
Reversed.
I'm
I
so
feel Michael's
confused.
pain.
That's crazy.
I'm surprised that that's even like how all that occurred, but yeah, that's too much for me.
Not the pinky toe.
Not the pinky
Not the
toe.
pinky. So you put Fresh Prince versus Martin, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think he
In a
would have
fight
smacked?
or the
You think he
show?
would have smacked Martin Lawrence?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I don't think Will smacking anybody.
I think he would have smacked. Well, no, he not.
I don't think there's.
'cause they're
I don't think
boys.
there. I don't think there's another. Like, it's unfortunately, I don't think there's another comedian we can name that he would have smacked. I don't think. I think it's only Chris Rock.
Yeah. What would you have done if you were up on the stage?
Me,
Yeah.
personally, and
Yeah.
he was crack. I
And
think
he just smacked you.
Oh, he smacked me. I would have whipped
I'm
his ass
smacking
all over
him.
that steak.
Hell yeah.
Smack.
I would.
Well, I'm saying.
I would have either went down swinging or beat his ass.
Nigga, I would have whipped
So-
his ass, and I probably would have threw a chair at his girl.
If he was still, if he was
the
still
chair.
alive, you think George Carlin would beat Will Smith up?
You're doing a lot.
Yeah, that's a. I would
But-
think
but
that
I don't-
him
but I
against
don't think-
Carrot Top.
I don't even think he'll smack Carrot
That's
Top.
a fight. No, Carrot Top would
It's-
probably. Yo, you see how big Carrot Top is?
Yeah.
Oh, now Carrot Top now? Oh hell no! I thought you were talking about like 90s Carrot
he's-
Top.
I'm like, Carrot Top, are you bored?
Nah, Carrot Top's big as fuck now.
Yeah. He's like a.
He's like he got smacked one too many times or something. I mean, never again.
Carrot Top is wild. Crazy.
He's in the
Shout outs to
gym.
Carrot Top. But I don't even think he would have smacked him, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either.
But with the Will versus
That'd be funny if he
Fresh
did it.
Prince
Carrot
versus
Top
Martin.
just punched him dead in the stomach.
When you think about it, is like those shows are both classic shows. So yeah, like what are you going with?
I liked Fresh Prince aesthetic better, but I think Martin was funnier in like a grittier way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like more real life, more relatable.
Okay.
But Will Smith, I watched Will Smith for his shoes and the jokes and like what he was gonna wear, shit like that. I watched Martin because I genuinely like fucked with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So are you choosing Martin or it's hard?
I like them both for different reasons. But I would choose Martin probably because Pam is bad. or not Pam, Gina. I meant Gina. Sorry, not
like
Pam.
Gina.
I meant Gina.
Big head Gina.
Pam was bad.
Pam was bad too, but Gina
Pam
Gina
over
over
Gina.
Pam.
Nah,
what?
Pam over Gina.
Yeah, I think I want to say Pam over Gina.
Yeah, you too.
I don't know. I gotta think about that. I think I'm more Gina.
So I would say Fresh Prince because.
But in House Party, I like the chocolate one more.
Got you.
Chocolate's always better.
Is that the same one that was
That's-
in the
oh.
Blade Brown joint?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was dope.
Oh no, that's a different chocolate one actually.
That-
Than
that was the
Blade
same
Brown.
one.
That's class act.
Yes, classic. That
But
movie
go
was
ahead, my
fucking
bad.
awesome, yo.
So I would say Fresh Prince, just because he moved to his like aunt uncles, and because like I was adopted.
You like the writing better.
I was kind of just I identified with it
Okay.
a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I still love Martin, but whose phone? Someone's got a phone. There you go. Thank you.
Airplane, actually.
So yeah, so no, I because of that, I identify with it more because like they had those moments in Fresh Prince where like you didn't get as like there was no like as heartfelt moments in Martin as there was
That's true.
Fresh Prince.
That's
You know?
true.
Hold up, I think.
You know what I mean? But I was
Y'all
also
watched the
watching
new
them
Fresh
when
Prince?
it came out.
Have you watched
the new Fresh Prince is actually crazy.
It was pretty
Yeah,
dope.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Honestly,
They have a season 2 of that yet?
They're filming it. They're going to.
I had to completely disregard the original show.
Yeah, you
right?
do. You
to
gotta
really
disconnect.
love the
Yep.
for what it is.
See, I didn't have to disregard the. You had to do. That?
I did
Yeah, I
because I
had to.
kept going.
I was
Nah, that's not
comparing.
right.
And
Right.
you can't compare the two because the storylines do not cross. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Only common thing are the characters.
Yeah.
Right.
You are who you are, but your whole
Yeah, it's a multiverse
Exactly.
version.
boom.
Right.
Exactly.
I got you. I know what you're saying.
Word to me.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, he said he did watch it, right?
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Niggas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit's dope. I gotta say, I'm
it's
feeling it.
perfectly in line with the game.
So I've only seen like clips of the game. I've never actually
you never
played the
played
game.
it?
No, I've seen a lot of clips of it though.
Yeah.
But it's dope because really wasn't looking optimistic to watching another fucking like
Zombie shit.
type ish shit.
Right.
And it got me hooked like right away, dude. I cried during the first episode when his daughter died.
So when that happened in the game, Last of Us is so far the first and only game that's brought me to that point. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Like, you don't see it coming at all.
Yeah, I just imagine
it's like
how
a
I
gut punch. Yo.
felt like I would feel.
Yeah.
That shit just broke me for that moment.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate this shit. Hate this shit. I don't want to watch this no more.
You guys really.
No, I don't.
I didn't squirt any or nothing like that, but
tears came down. I had 2 drops.
You didn't play the game?
Nah, I watched the show.
Oh, yeah.
he
So
didn't see it coming.
okay, I understand that. I'm thinking you played the game.
Nah, I never played the game.
You played the game.
Hell
right?
yeah, I did.
That's like one of the best games
I'm trying
ever.
to think if I've ever came to tears.
You guys watch that? Last of Us?
No.
Or you didn't play the game either?
No.
What the?
You played a little bit of it? You were talking to Mike, actually.
Did a little bit.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think it's muted on.
Or no, or either that or the switch.
I think it's muted on the board. Is that,
Copy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, now I hear him.
Yeah.
No, that game is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the show is on HBO, and it's on episode 2.
Yeah.
And the tone, I like the tone. Like it's like a crazy tone.
Yeah.
Like it actually matches the game. Yeah, the tone is
there's
like
a lot of contrast too.
yeah.
Like mid-tones.
I like it.
Yo,
And-
like every.
Yeah, it's me.
Yo, you're fucking.
And what's crazy about I is that it's not like no typical zombie shit. It's like the fucking mushrooms infect their minds.
Yeah.
Like the temperature of the planet gets warm enough
That's-
to where mushrooms can
Dropping
grow
shit.
inside you.
That's fucking.
Not grow inside you.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. And then it
That
sends
freaks me the fuck out.
And the shit it communicates. It's a hive mind too.
Yeah. Cause
It's like what you want.
Yeah, and they're not slow moving.
Nah.
These motherfuckers be running at
Yo,
you.
so my wife, I knew what to expect, but my wife knows literally nothing about the game, the show, nothing. And we were watching it, and when the first zombie started running, she literally like jumped out of her seat. It was like, what the fuck? Because it runs so fast, it slides across the floor and uses the wall to stop its momentum.
And it literally on the side of the fucking wall and back down. I don't know if I was just like, yo, what the fuck?
Jumps across to the island.
It was clumsy as shit though. It was just crashing through shit.
That's enough for me to not.
Well,
watch.
that's because it's on 10.
It's dope.
Like,
It's dope though.
it's really
Okay.
dope.
It could be real
completely
dope.
on 10.
You guys like horror movies and shit?
It's not horror.
I'm not really
I'm
into
just
horror
asking
movies.
a completely separate
definitely.
question.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not. I
Nah.
mean, I've watched horror movies. I'm just not really into them.
You're into like some exorcism shit?
No.
Too far?
My shit is like I don't want to. I
Annabelle and
don't
all
want
that's
to
out of
waste
the
my
question.
time with like that shit's like worthless to me. It doesn't give me any value.
Exactly. So I was like really into horror when I was younger. I loved it.
Yeah, hell yeah, I
You know
love
what
Freddy
mean?
Krueger
And then
fucking Jason.
certain paths caused me to not watch it or whatever and then once you go a certain span of time without watching it and you try to watch it, it's rough.
Yeah.
There's a couple things I revisited for nostalgic reasons, but outside of that I don't do none of that new shit
Yeah.
where they're conjuring things and calling shit
Almost.
in and
But then, so how'd you feel about what was it, Doctor Strange?
that's
Where they were
different.
conjuring things.
That's
and
different.
Nah, that's
seance,
different.
Right?
It's different.
No,
Nah.
You
because
hypocritical son of a bit. No.
nah, because one is okay. So, damn,
Nah,
I
one
don't
is
want.
still
Can we
comic
do
book.
this right now? Because I want to keep it light. I don't want to.
Right, keep it light,
Definitely,
because
yeah.
you know we have a
gotta go
show
to a
coming
break.
up that's crazy.
Right.
I mean, what to go to?
I don't want to go too.
Yeah, what up, Ray?
into that stuff.
Yeah, man. March 2nd, we got to do Sport Talk Radio 413.
Uh
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
oh, we got all types. Of
Yeah,
shit
it's gonna be a fun ass show. Looking forward to that. We have actually quite a few people. We'll announce those before we disconnect
Yeah, that's
for the night. But yeah, we're gonna hit a break, and when we come back, we have a lot more shit to fucking talk about. We haven't barely even scratched the surface. We got more shit. We'll play. We
I
haven't
was gonna
played.
say Cards of Humanity.
We can do that too. Yeah, why don't we do that? We're gonna play.
Give these dudes a card.
We're gonna play a game of Cards of for Humanity. That's a fucking or against humanity, right? It's
I
Cards
have,
Against
yo,
Humanity,
you
yeah.
know what? The shit that don't make sense before we go out. Why is it that when your iced coffee gets warm, it sucks, but you want hot coffee, but when it gets cool, that sucks?
Because they're at their
It's not
finest
what it's
moments.
supposed to be.
They're at their finest moments when they're
But they're the
complete
same.
opposites. Nah, because the ice. So I don't even like iced coffee.
So that gets that smooth out of you.
Yeah, I'm just all right.
But yeah, when that shit warms up, you're like, you would think that like, fuck it, I like warm,
No,
I like coffee, I like hot coffee, I like my shit a little warm. Like, what's
Nah,
wrong?
you know what it
And
is.
shit.
You know what it is? It's because it signifies that it's old
On both ends
on
of the
both
spectrum.
ends. You know what I mean? It's been around for a while.
So when I drink coffee, I only drink iced coffee.
But you won't think. But you
When
won't
I drink coffee, I only drink iced coffee.
But my point is, this shit will
That's
get
your
warm, and I
clip
don't want
right
nothing to
there.
do with it. Just like you were just saying, it's weird, though. I won't drink the same fucking drink at a different temperature.
No, I'll drink both of them. I just realized I don't like it after.
Yeah,
But
I don't like
But
hot
I'll
coffee.
do it.
I'll drink it. Yeah, okay, that's a better way to say it. But I don't like it.
Yoo-hoo.
It's the way to go.
What the fuck?
That'd be. I would like to square you.
You would want to squirt? Ooh. Do you want to edit your words here, sir?
Hey,
Try again.
I'm not tasting it. But I don't drink you.
The
I'm lactose intolerant.
I'm not tasting it.
What if it was the only thing in the house and you?
That's the name of the episode. I'd like to squirt you.
I want to squirt.
Yo, that's crazy.
It was nice and chilled.
Hell yeah. My shit be 98.6.
98, that's not chilled.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not
It's
squirting no
warm milk too.
Yeah, warm you.
Should have spoiled, yo.
But Yoo-hoo's not even milk. It's
warm
a drink.
Yoo-hoo.
We're going to break.
The box
We're
is
going to break.
not-
I'm squirting.
I
The
can't.
box says chocolate
Squirting
drink. It's not even
Yoo-hoos
milk.
make it disgusting.
Never had shit but the money in my mattress. Niggas say I never be a star like Patrick. On my turtle shit in the booth, cause I'm snapping. Yankee in this bitch with no brim, I ain't capping. Bitch, I fix everything like Handy Manny. Never pop the perk, don't need a pill, don't do no zannies. Y'all do it how I want, you don't gotta understand me. Sonic boom from my voice when I scream like Banshee. No X-Men, but like Beast, bitch, I been the best man. Floors coming out like Hugh Jackman. Make your girl go like she Pac-Man. Ayy, damn, I look like BFB the Pac-Man, cause I'm a fat man. Ayy, fuck, change it up. Black clover with the lightning like I'm Lord. Lil Doobie shooting buckets like it's chunk. Ayy, big bad bully in this bitch stealing lunch. I'm out of breath. Don't like to run. Ayy, no, not joking. I be around Boston like my name was Token. Said that I could fix it, but goddamn I'm broken. Ashy as fucking this bitch. I need some lotion. Flow switch. What? I ain't the avatar running like Sabotage, evil like Babylon, popping on Escobar, breaking like Wrecking Ball. All these niggas mad, but they not mad at her. Don't give a fuck. Only one buck, screaming on tracks, never left this fact. Right, double A, yeah, that's a cheat code. Green skin, T-Rex beast, boy, going beast mode. White girl, black, Mexicano, and Creole. Anywhere I go, you know that's where she go. That's on me though. Frostbite, case I ever get a cold shoulder. On site, if you ever fuck with my soldier, Lord, freezer to the beat. Ain't no cooler, cause I'm colder. Releasing hella heat, that's a rock, not a boulder. Hey, yo, so my car. If you ain't tryna tangle with a nigga, then just start. Hungry for the green, ayy. Bitch, I want a lot, cause I never had a lot. Ayy, damn, this shit a bop. Yo, big one. Yo, big one, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, brother. Yeah, so I'm looking for something, preferably 4 doors where all the windows can roll down. Real cheap. 'Cause I don't really plan on having the car for too long. You know what I'm saying? So it got to ride good and be fast so I can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me see what I got. 1 second.
Yeah, like I say.
You don't want something too expensive, you saying?
Yeah, not too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because we're probably gonna dump it quick. You know, there need to be 4 doors so all the windows go down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we got a rival block, you know what I mean? And we're going to just drive by, just cap them up, and then just drop the vehicle, you know what I mean?
What?
No, I just say I need a good vehicle because, you know what I'm saying, I bring all my buddies back and forth, from their jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something with a decent trunk, too. You know, sometimes we got to run packages across state, you know what I mean? I actually tell you, too, you got any vans, you know what I'm saying, with the sliding doors and whatnot?
Vans, let me just see.
Yeah, we about to start some of our own movies, you know what I'm saying? You know how they got them Bang Bus movies? We about to do our own called the Bam Van, you know what I mean? You shoot photography at all? You do cameras?
No, I don't.
I'm looking for a cameraman to help me out. You know what I mean? You could probably get in the movies too, man. I'll get you, you know what I'm saying, blown off for free and stuff. You know what I mean? These girls is crazy. I pay them like $20, dude. You know what I mean? You can put it in their ass, the whole nine. It's just crazy.
I got 2,000. Let me see, 2010. What about around 4?
That would probably work. What kind of price are we talking?
This one is 16,000.
Yeah, I said my cap is 17, so yeah, that could work perfect. Now, when we it'll be a cash deal. Does those prices is for cash? It doesn't matter if I finance or not.
No, that's actually both the same.
Okay, no matter what.
No matter what, yeah.
Good. And y'all take care of the registration and everything.
There's a registration fee of 188, and then there's a doc fee of $399.
There's no way I can get a dealer place, so anything I do doesn't come to me. It reflects on your dealer.
No, as far as that, no, there we don't do the dealer plates.
Damn. All right. What color is it? Is it light or kind of dark and incognito?
It's like a dark.
All right, that works better. That works better. Y'all put deposits?
Yeah.
All right. So what I got to do is I got to make sure my brother got to come down with me, but we're looking to make moves ASAP. So is there any way we can meet tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning? What time do you want to come tomorrow?
I'd say 9:45.
Hold on one second. What I'm going to do is let me check if I actually have this in stock. Is there a number I can get back with you?
Yeah, most
definitely. What's the number?
It's 860.
860?
Yup, 872.
872?
Yup, 6146.
6146.
Just ask for Big Al.
Big Al. Okay, I'll get back with you because I'm still new here, so I just need more information on this, okay?
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay.
All right, good luck, home.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. What's up, y'all? We back.
I'm gonna just say this last one before we go to the game.
Which one?
This one right here at the bottom bullet.
Yeah, so you got something on your mind on that one, huh?
No, because I was trying to have the conversation with her, so I might as well just.
All right, go.
He said you got something on your mind. No, I don't have that issue.
Chest?
That's
I got
crazy.
4. So, but I'm saying, like, if you were proposing this question to everyone in the room, if outside of whatever situations you guys have, starting fresh, right? You were in a relationship for a while where one of you couldn't produce, and adoption is brought up, but the other party or the opposing party doesn't agree with it. Do you stay in the relationship?
Doesn't agree with adoption or doesn't agree with...
That's what I'm saying. So doesn't agree with
adoption.
it. So basically, you're with your man.
Mm-hmm.
He can't have kids. Let's reverse it. He can't have kids.
I'm leaving you.
Oh, okay. So that answers that.
Wow.
Okay. Now what if you can't have kids? Should he leave you?
No.
Do you fault him if he does?
Do I fault him? No.
Yeah.
I don't fault you. It's just if it's a want.
So
right?
you're talking
It has
about
to be a
if I
mutual
had no
desire
kids
for
or
both of
with
them.
kids?
Yeah. before you had children.
Okay, well, so that's a little different.
Yeah,
if
you're
I
in a
couldn't-
relationship, but one of you can't
reproduce for whatever reason, but
yeah.
you desire to have children.
So I mean, if I'd have to plant my seed. So no, I'd have to move on.
That's crazy.
It was
and
important
if a female can't reproduce,
I would, or
and you want a seed. That's crazy.
Or she would let me have to have a kid with some chick. Like I'd have to.
You wouldn't just adopt.
Would you do in vitro or
no? Because I have to pass my bloodline on.
So that's what we're dealing with here. So
And I think that's a man thing. That's not necessarily a woman thing.
No, it's my it's
because
my
a
legacy.
woman is with a man for that connection.
Yeah, I feel
not
you.
necessarily what proceeds after that connection or what's made in that
But
connection.
my legacy needs to live on.
Damn,
so
but that's
adoption.
kinda
So
selfish.
adoption is not an option.
I can say I did what I did to pass on my name and
That's not
pass on my
selfish?
legacy. No, not really.
And that doesn't matter how long you're with the woman. Because are you down to?
So I would say if we found out, that would be really hard for me. I'd be very, very disappointed if I couldn't pass on my bloodline. So now I can't control what happens from the future, but at least I can say I try to make my imprint. I want my shit to continue. Like I want.
So what about?
I want the possibility for the Marvici bloodline to make.
What
an
if
impact
she's
in the
willing
world.
to meet you in the middle and let you do in vitro with another woman, but you guys raise the kid?
I would be cool with that.
Another woman?
I'm trying to split the difference.
Wow.
I'd be cool. I'd kind of
He's
want.
not fucking her.
I just want to make
I don't
it.
think
not,
she'd be able to stay.
I would just want it in the old-fashioned
Would
way.
you?
You know
You
what I
wouldn't
mean?
be able to?
I don't think I'd be able to stay. You made a baby with somebody else, even though it's not on me, so to speak. Quote
Yeah,
unquote.
but he did. He made the baby literally, yes, but he
yeah,
didn't.
but
he
it's
didn't
not
go through
mine.
the
As in, like,
intercourse to make the
we
baby.
didn't have that connection.
Agreed.
Like,
I get
think
it.
that like the whole pregnancy thing, you build a connection with your child. Blah 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 blah.
No,
Outside of that, I don't have.
But
kids,
it's adopted.
and I don't want.
But it's like adopting.
But I can say, like, as a woman, I love kids. I don't think I would have kids unless my man wanted to have children. You know what I mean? So like,
he wants to have children.
That's cool. That's cool.
But you can't have children.
Yeah,
so now you want to
No,
adopt.
you both asked out, brother, because you chose me. That's it, and that's what I'm saying. That's my perspective. I think it's selfish because you're not thinking about the other person.
But you don't even want to move on. If you can't have him, want to adopt, he can have him.
I think at some point in reality, right, you would have to let that person go because you can't give them what they truly want. That's just going to breed resentment.
Yeah.
Which is not a foundation for a relationship that's going to last. You know what I'm saying? So that's reality. If you can't make somebody
what
happy,
if
you're
the
not
chick agreed
staying.
to it though? To let,
So say your
another
dick goes
chick get-
limp and you can't please your bitch, then that's your woman. You know what I'm saying?
I have
Are you
other ways to
strapping up?
please her.
But are you going to strap up if she really wants to dick you?
I don't have to
In
strap
her?
up. I can just work the fucking shit.
Like toys wise.
Yeah. I'm
That's
fucking with
real.
toys.
That's real.
Does, now, but does the female have the right to leave?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
I
the
would
same
say
type
yes.
of- she has the right to leave if she loves
Because I think sex is an important part of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? No, so mind you, I wouldn't make her leave if I couldn't get it up. But if she was just like, motherfucker.
You would understand.
Yeah, I'd be like, I can't give you what you want. I get it.
Damn. Yeah, because I would say I'm cheating fully.
With no warning?
No, I'll let you know. But you already know what it is.
Right.
If you're not hitting this button, I got a blast, buddy.
Literally.
Yo, that's rough. Just the reality of that is like crazy. But
you're not in a relationship. You're in a relationship for yourself. You got to think about that too. You know what I'm saying? Does this person fulfill my needs? Does this person check my boxes? Do I check their boxes? It does become give and take, but at the beginning of it, it's all about what that person has for you. That's how you choose your person, in my opinion.
True.
I mean, yeah, when you break it all down, yeah, it kind of like simplifies.
If you don't
to that.
fire on all those cylinders,
Yeah.
on the main things, I'm out of there. Because you don't meet the basic need. Everything else is above that.
You're checked out in some way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, hi Tanya, how you doing? So, I could understand though, like
they laughed at the you.
I wouldn't want someone to have some type of resentment at some point. So I would prefer that they actually probably carried on if they're gonna have a problem with it now, like, and move on, so that I can move on with my life rather than drag it out for another couple of years and ultimately have it lead to a split anyways, and probably cheating does go on. Then my heart's really broken. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be like, hey, I get it. Or just pop the question. Like, look, this is my situation. Now is your time to flee.
Yeah.
Do you want to flee? This is it. If you continue forth, you are knowingly walking into my situation.
That's real.
You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to handle it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Tanya or Tonya. Don't want to say your name wrong.
No, it's Tanya.
Tonya.
Miss Elena Starr. Yeah, Ms. Elena Starr. It's Ms. right?
That's Miss.
Miss.
Nah, Miss would be
Alana.
MISS.
No,
Also
Miss is
MS.
MS.
And actually, it's MISF.
Yeah, but isn't it Miss like that?
Wait, what's
that means
MRS
she's been
for?
married before.
MS is
MRS
Ms.
So I thought that MS means she's been married before.
Before, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Ms. has
Miss
never been married.
MISS is pre-marriage.
Yep.
So wait,
So then what's
what's
Ms?
MRS?
MZ.
That's
MRS
married.
is
Mrs.
currently married. Currently married.
Yep.
Oh wow.
What's MZ then?
There is no
I thought
MZ.
Ms.
There's MX.
There is no
Ms.
Ms.
What's
There's not a
MX?
Ms.
There's no Ms.
They can
I always
There's
thought there was a
MX.
Ms.
Is
No, there's
MX
MX.
reserved for they and them?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yep.
All right, I didn't know that.
I saw some shit the other day. It said teacher, boob, not miss.
Teacher boom is wild. That's like, yo, that's gangster though.
Don't
Teacher boom.
Yeah, no, are we gonna?
Yeah, sure. Let's get
Are
busy.
we talking about that still? Are we good?
No, we good. Yeah,
All right.
we got that out. We
All right. So
get to some fun.
All right. So if you're barren, I ain't fucking with you.
Whoa,
I'm
Baron?
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking. I'm
These
not
are
trying
the
to.
days of
I'm
our
not trying to
Lord
have no more
Savior.
kids. So I prefer you to be barren.
He's just barren.
To be honest
at all.
with you.
So just
barren
not-
ladies hop
so wait,
holla.
would
I thought bearing is the like.
No,
You
barren
cannot.
is nothing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Barren naked ladies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bare naked lady, but I thought
No,
bearing
naked ladies,
children.
no hair.
That's
It's nothing.
No, but when you're bearing children, doesn't mean
Bear
having.
run.
No, but yeah.
Bear run. not
Barren?
Barren. BARREN. Barren.
I thought it was O, but okay.
Gotcha. And the other one is
I'm special.
Bearing.
Bearing. Yeah.
Like a
Gotcha.
fruit bearing or a tree bearing.
Gotcha.
Or a wheel bearing.
God damn it. Been wrong twice today.
Damn.
They said you what?
And that's
Broken clock is
LOL,
only wrong
right?
Once. I done
That's
fucked up.
almighty L.
No, even a broken
Yo,
clock is
chill.
right twice
Yeah.
a day.
Oh, so that's me. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
No, but you weren't right.
It's
at
all
all.
that.
God is wrong.
It's all,
So I was wrong.
you know what it is? You know what it is? It's all that.
times. There it is.
It's all that scissor.
You walked
that I
right
be
into
doing.
that one.
It's all that scissor.
It's the
Scissor.
yoo-hoo. It's the yoo-hoo.
The yoo-hoo, the squirting of the yoo-hoo.
Yo, actually,
Open up.
Yo, she said. Miss Elena said, "So if you had a box for a day, you'd be squirting you."
Yeah, that shit's funny. That's hilarious though.
That is hilarious.
You try to take a straw at it?
Yoo-hoo
All right,
is
so you're
really
gonna-
wild.
All right, so everyone, whoever can, grab a pile and deal out someone 10 cards.
10.
It's
I got it.
you ever played this? This is brutal.
I have it, actually. It's at my house.
And never.
No, because we always get crazy with the Jenga. The Jenga goes stupid.
I haven't even played Jenga. actually.
No, but it's drunk Jenga. We wrote shit on them things. Yeah.
Do they have cards over there?
Yeah, deal them in. Deal them in.
So here's 10 right here. Well,
Is this 10?
Can we just talk in the mic, gentlemen?
after you.
All right, so who's is no one, someone not have played this before? Jesus Christ, can't talk.
Just walk us through it one time.
All right, it's really easy. So what's gonna happen is someone's gonna draw a black card, right? I'll go first.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say whatever that statement is, and you got to pick the card that you think is the funniest that goes along with that.
Oh shit.
Whether it's random.
Oh, you know what?
No, I just said you said the squirting yoo-hoo if you had the
Yeah,
box
no.
figure.
Shout outs to Alana Star. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
I got you.
So every time we do that, you whatever card you put in, you're gonna draw another card. You want to always have 10 cards.
Yeah, and whoever has the funniest card keeps the black card.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's funniest to the person reading the cards, not to everybody else.
Exactly. You heard? When whoever has the black card,
understood.
It's the funniest card to that person,
And then whoever I pick gets that point.
Yeah, and then they have to.
And
read
all
the
you do
black
is hold
card
on
next.
to. Yeah, you just hold on to your win.
It's mad easy.
Wonderful.
So
Do you follow? Do you understand?
Oh, 100%.
All right. So listen,
I
this is the first one. What ended my last relationship?
You didn't even give me 10 cards.
Oh shit.
Oh, did it? How many you got there?
Where's the?
Unless I take friends.
Do I not have it no more?
That's kind of dark.
Oh, I don't have it
right there.
What the fuck?
Read the black card again.
I don't have the timer no more. That sucks.
Oh.
Where did it go?
What was the black card?
What ended my last relationship? It's perfect timing.
You got to pick the funniest one that
Yeah.
you think.
And then you gotta hand it to me.
Okay, here.
That's yours. Gotta make sure I don't know who's.
Mm-hmm. Shuffle it up.
And don't say it's your card.
There you go.
Let me pick anonymously.
Okay.
All right. So just so anybody watching understands. So now that I said what ended my last relationship, they gave me what they think are their funniest cards, but I'm gonna mix them up so I don't know who gave me what.
Oh, nigga.
And they're not gonna give it away. They're gonna do their best not to give it away. What we should do is a double challenge. Try not to laugh. We should do it. Try not to laugh, and I'm gonna try and kind of read these. We'll read them a little funny. You know what I mean? All right.
Good idea.
What ended my last relationship? Half-assed foreplay. That could be a true one. What ended my last relationship? A sad hand job.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. What ended my last relationship? An octopus giving 7 hand jobs and smoking a cigarette.
What the fuck?
That sounds like some leg shit.
And what ended my last relationship? More elephant cock than I bargained for. That's the winner.
Whose was that?
Oh, that's the wiener.
That's your point.
That's my point, yo.
That's you. That's you.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was some leg shit.
I read
Right?
that shit
That
and I
was.
was crying.
That was me. That was my card.
All right, so now here's your black card to read.
What if I can't read?
We're all screwed.
Then you just made the game funner.
More fun.
And we keep our 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always have to.
Yeah, you always pick up another one.
Now, if it comes to a point where you got a handful
What's
of
good,
cards you
Nick?
don't think
See
are
you,
funny,
brother.
you could trade them shits in.
All right, bet. For a whole new 10, or you could do like.
However many you trade in.
Bet that. All right. Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children blank.
Wait, say that again?
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children.
Oh.
Here's mine.
Wait, do I take one too?
Nah, you don't. We'll put all ours in the pile
'Cause I had
and
a
you can
good
come get
one.
them.
I had a great one. Not come get it.
Yeah. We can hand them around.
Hand them over to him, man.
That'd be great. Way more convenient.
No.
Oh, you grab it,
They go
nigga.
to-
Yeah, remember though, you got to shuffle them up.
Yep. Put them all together, guys. Put them together.
They got
Yeah.
half over there already.
No, I know, but can you take ours?
Who's high?
I didn't know that.
You're high.
I didn't know that's what they were doing.
Take ours, goddammit.
Take it.
Just take the fucking cards.
Take them.
Take the cards if you want to live.
If you want to live. He's still alive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of coal,
Aw,
Santa
man.
now gives the bad
Dude.
children the
Dude.
devil himself.
Oh, shit.
It's just ash, my bad.
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the children. I can't read this, so it's not fun. Oh.
Good call, Frank. I didn't even see that happen.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What does it say? I think that one won.
Potentially.
A homoerotic volleyball montage.
Say it one more time.
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children a homoerotic volleyball montage. What?
Montage.
That's some French shit.
Montage? Instead of coal, Santa now gives the children dick fingers. Instead of coal,
Dick
Santa now
fingers.
gives the bad children incest. It's definitely between the incest and the volleyball montage, man. But I think the volleyball montage got it. Yes,
Boom.
sir.
Wasn't there a last one?
That shit.
I thought that was Frank.
That was it? There wasn't more?
Nah,
One more.
That's for you.
Oh.
That was hilarious.
Which one?
So now,
It's leg.
leg. So leg got a
Yo,
point.
I had
this weed tastes good as
I had
fuck,
the incest one.
It was almost you. It was the two Caucasians, so it's okay.
Oh, I gotta get another card.
Swing that over to him.
He also got to get this card.
Yeah, you gotta get your card, buddy.
I could keep it to
You
the
heard
side
leg?
for you, Grandpa.
And leg goes next. He pulls the next card.
Yep.
No, I think this goes back around this way.
I don't know what's
Well, give me
happening.
my card.
Wild
And I'll
card.
give him the blunt.
I think this goes to him if he's.
He's got one in his hand.
What is happening?
whatever.
He got to take the point.
I understand. But here, take Leg's card too.
Yeah,
While
give
you're
me
over
the
there. Hey, come. Here, Frank.
Alrighty then.
Respectfully.
Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank?
Say it again.
Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is blank?
Where do you want it? Okay.
Don't ever ask me that again. Pause.
This should be exciting.
One more time for the one more time.
Mr. and Mrs. Diaz, we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is...
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alana said that's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I got them all.
You got Frank's?
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. I have 3 cards.
I handed you mine.
Yeah, I think I'm missing one of theirs.
Grandpa,
Saying.
reading is fundamental. Reading, writing, and arithmetic.
You
Which one did you not
The
find?
word is the.
It's spot right.
Tahi?
Here, bud. It's
Alrighty then. All right, so we called you in because we're concerned about Cynthia. Are you aware that your daughter is waiting till marriage? Are you aware that your daughter is women of color? Are you aware that your daughter is having big dreams but no realistic way to achieve them? Are you aware that your daughter is casually suggesting a threesome? Wow. We'll go with the threesome.
That's me.
Aw.
When in doubt, go with the threesome.
When in doubt, go to
That's what I did. My instincts served me well.
3 weeks, see?
Where are we putting used cards? That goes back over here then.
No. All right. So you guys. All right. You ready?
Let's go.
I drink to forget blank. I keep getting some good cards. I drink to forget blank.
Oh, yeah.
I drink to forget blank. That was good. That was a good go round.
Can I change my card?
Nope.
Damn it.
Let me guess, you got the
pile
better
now.
card after you drew one?
Exactly.
That's what
Yeah.
always happens.
Damn it.
Every time,
It
yo.
was
The ones we
great.
use are the smaller pile.
Because they got a hat over there.
Mm.
They loaded with
All right.
jokes.
I drink to forget seeing grandma naked.
That's like some real life shit.
I drink to forget a lifetime of sadness. Aw.
Ew.
Not a
Somebody need to talk?
I drink to forget white people.
And the winner is.
That shit is hilarious.
I drink to forget alcoholism. That's actually the funnier joke in reality.
It's like one of them.
Yeah, it's like you fucking smart ass.
Yeah.
But the white people was funnier to me. It's the white people.
Can you pass me a black card too?
Well, I got to be a black card. Because it's the white people joke. Now I got to have a black card.
This is the one you won?
Have nothing. Exactly.
Damn.
Of course, this is the card, right?
But don't.
White people like. Right. Very fitting.
Where's anal?
I'm mad I don't get to go. Seriously.
At that too.
That's great. What do white people like? Fill up the comments, y'all. Let's know.
Say it again.
What do white people like?
What do white people like? Somebody's gonna say mayonnaise.
I resent that.
Green bean casserole and shit.
Actually. Yo, is this my card?
No, you put it down. I did the same shit to her.
I did the, yeah, exactly.
But she hasn't taken it yet.
Somebody said bland food. You absolutely.
I don't think.
Miracle Whip is crazy. Miracle Whip is crazy. Yo,
That's city.
Yeah, that's city.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right,
White people like Miracle Whip. That shit is
I'm
funny.
missing
Meatloaf?
Meat brick.
It's literally just a brick of meat.
Yeah, that's what I call a meat brick.
White people like doing it in the butt.
He found anal.
That's funny. Oh shit.
Yo, I am done. He found anal. Yo.
No.
A bowl of mayonnaise and human teeth.
And someone found mayonnaise?
That's hilarious.
Pac-Man uncontrollably guzzling cum is crazy.
Whoa! He's eating.
Wow.
They're all little cum bubbles.
Yeah.
Instead of pellets.
Wow.
It's all chunky.
Wow.
And white people like side boob.
Who doesn't like side boob?
Pac-Man uncontrollably.
Uncontrollably.
I can't even control.
Who wrote these cards? Uncontrollably. That's a key word.
That's great. That's great.
And an already crazy ass.
Yeah. Guzzling. There's guzzling. Uncontrollably.
Cum and Pac-Man all in the same sentence.
Holy shit. That was dumb random.
And I didn't think I had anything good for that one.
Pac-Man guzzling.
Great.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's.
Plastic surgery.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's. Want me to read it like that?
Mm-hmm. It's giving very
One way
creepy
it's-
white man.
Maybe she's born with it.
That's what you're feeling.
Maybe she's a blood clot.
A blood clot.
Who am I missing? I got 2 cards over here.
All them over there.
I'm booty.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's. Alana Star said, "These nuts." Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's these nuts.
These nuts.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's these.
Maybe it's these nuts.
D's.
Coming this soon.
Coming this soon. D's nuts.
Oh, that was great.
These nuts. Coming soon.
Coming this soon.
Near you.
These nuts.
These nuts near you is crazy.
These nuts near you.
Coming to these nuts near you.
Rated NC-17.
Everywhere near you.
Only in your local theater.
I understand why it's hard sometimes.
I try.
We be just having a grand time. Should be lit.
That's actually a good song. Talib Kweli, I try.
Yeah, it is.
Who?
Talib Kweli.
That's not what he said.
No, it's not. I was trying to cover for him.
No, it's perfect too. You know how I let it roll. I didn't say nothing. I just kept looking at you like, yeah.
As soon as he heard me say it, he's like, "Oh shit!"
Nah, he was waiting for. He knew. He knew.
Right, he knew.
He's like, I'm gonna wait to let somebody else hold that down. Yeah, that ain't me.
That ain't me.
Yeah, I ain't do it.
All right.
I tried, yo.
Good looks. I appreciate that. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's multiple stab wounds.
Oh shit.
Multiple stab wounds as well.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's schmegma. Oh, that's disgusting.
Schmegma's a funny ass word.
Right, schmegma.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, it's
dick
gunk
cheese.
from somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, dick cheese. It's nasty too. Yo, the fact that you use dick cheese, that's nasty.
Schmegma, no.
That's fucking nasty as hell.
Maybe she's born with schmegma. Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe.
Maybe it's schmegma.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's girls.
Get that out of here.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's battlefield amputations.
Or born without it. Or born without it.
That's winner.
Funny. Battlefield amputations is disrespectful. Yikes. Whoa. Maybe she's born with it.
Or
Maybe
without
it's
it.
Battlefield amputations.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh shit.
that was great.
Damn, so now
This
it's all
podcast is mature as fuck.
we having a great time.
Howdy, neighbor. I couldn't help but notice you struggling with blank. Need a hand?
Wait, run that back.
Say it one more
I
time.
said, howdy, neighbor. I couldn't help but notice you struggling with blank. Need a hand? These are my cards.
Say it one more time.
I said, howdy, neighbor. I couldn't help but notice you struggling with. Need a hand?
Oh man.
I hate that when you don't know which one to pick.
I probably should have went with this other one.
I usually
but-
take them both and just go pick one.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, so I have 3. I'm missing 1. It's him again.
It's him again.
He did it again.
Timothy over here.
Timothy.
You're failing the yellow people around the world.
Little Himmy.
Oh, that was crazy.
Little Himmy. Himothy.
Himothy.
Oh, Himothy. I thought you
Yeah,
were
but
talking
I
about
did.
Himothy.
I went from Himmy to little Himmy Little.
Yo, pass that Himmy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Him Jones.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Got
Him
it.
saw Jim Duggan.
Yeah. Him saw Jim Duggan.
Or Hacksaw Him Duggan.
Yeah, Hacksaw Him Duggan. Hacksaw Him Duggan is
Somebody
wild.
put on Facebook wheelchair.
Alrighty then.
What else we
Wheelchair
doing?
hit me.
What?
What?
A wheelchair hit me?
My biggest
Wheelchair
letdown
hit me.
ever. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain.
Oh, crazy.
Howdy, neighbor.
City up there.
That's good.
I couldn't help but notice you struggling with the opioid epidemic. Need a hand? Hold on. I couldn't help but notice you struggling with the opioid epidemic. Need a hand? Couldn't help but notice you struggling with a sorry excuse for a father. Need a hand? I couldn't help but notice you struggling with fucking all my dad's friends. Need a hand?
That's kind of gross.
I couldn't help but notice you struggling with my ex-wife. Need a hand? I'm gonna go with the opioid epidemic.
Opioid.
Who's that?
Whose
card was
The
that?
only person who's
I didn't
confused
get-
here.
It's him, so it must have been him.
Yeah, mine was my sorry excuse for a father.
Sorry,
That was my other choice.
for a papa.
Yeah, that's I was gonna go with a different one, but whatever.
So you probably should
You
have.
need another card. That's the card.
Yeah, no, that's the card.
One more black card,
Oh.
please.
Oh, yeah, you
shit,
got it.
yeah.
Oh, negro, por favor.
Here, give them this half of the pop.
Or noir. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go. Don't be trying to sneak cards so you win it. and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Wait a minute.
You know what? Put him back.
You got two. So you got 2 points. How many points you got?
I got
Those.
You gotta pick it.
2 as well. Yeah.
What do you got?
Read it.
All right, what you got? How many points you got?
2.
He got 1. I got 0. So now look
Get on the
Damn.
board, buddy.
Damn.
Excuse me, it's looking dark. Got a bad hand.
It's wrong everywhere tonight, huh?
All right. So we gotta let him read it.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, you guys ready?
You get,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Someone's hitting the camera.
Not I.
Daddy,
The stand.
why is mommy crying?
Oh shit.
Why is mommy crying?
Where's that anal sex part
Daddy,
again?
why is mommy crying? Real tears.
Oh man. Nothing for this.
I do.
Take the rules off.
Timothy has me dying.
What's that?
Timothy.
You ready? Daddy, why is mommy crying? All right, we got a disappointing birthday party. We know who that is. Oh, an unwanted pregnancy.
That's wild.
Oh no. Not a tickler.
Boneless buffalo wings. And the last one, tearing that ass up like wrapping paper on Christmas morning.
He's definitely tearing that ass up. Who shit is that?
That's me.
There we go.
The walk away, come back. That's the fadeaway.
The 3-pointer.
Got the point.
Is that one for you?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the Christmas morning.
Ah.
That's me.
I had
The 3-pointer.
Hold on, I gotta know.
I had the buffalo wings.
I have to know. Who was the unwanted pregnancy?
Me?
I just had to know. I'm sorry.
I got Rob. Boneless buffalo wings was the best.
I would make me cry.
The black one.
Oh, who had the?
I gotta read one now.
He got it.
I'm Tony Robbins, and over the next 60 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of blank.
Run that back
Say it
for me
again.
one more time.
I'm Tony Robbins, and over the next 60 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of dun dun dun.
Yeah. I'm probably the only one that's gonna find that one funny.
These shits are hilarious, yo.
I gotta get it.
This is crazy.
Oh shit.
I'm missing one more.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can you guess whose card it is? Alrighty. I'm Tony Robbins, and over the next 60 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of laughing over champagne flutes while the poor freeze to death outside.
That's fucked up.
I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of police brutality. Oh, shit.
Wow.
It's fucked up. I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of pooping back and forth forever.
Wow. Pooping back and forth forever.
I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of 50 milligrams of Zoloft daily. That one. I'm going to go with the Zoloft.
Zoloft?
God damn it.
I thought he was going with the poop.
Yeah,
It's me.
The poop was
she
the
got
first.
3.
The poop was the first choice. It was, and then I saw
It
that
got
one.
beat out.
Yeah, I saw the Zoloft one, and I was like, nah, that's funny.
Did that shit out of spite.
50 milligrams of Zoloft is a lot of fucking Zoloft, yo.
This is bullshit.
Shot, you got 2 or 1?
He has 1.
He got 1
One
point.
back,
God
one back,
damn it.
one back. All right.
I've got robbed twice.
If you can't be with the one you love, love blank. If you can't be with the one you love, love what? I'm mad I can't participate. Like, get it, let's go. Grandpa Yellow Man, pass me that over there.
Grandpa Yellow Man
You're
is
all old as
crazy.
hell. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Is this the
Shits
one?
are getting crazy.
The shake.
Yo, they're roasting you in the comments.
Who, me?
The yellow person.
Popping back and forth?
Nah, right above that.
If you can't be with the one you love,
Yo, that's funny.
love an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours.
Whoa.
Sounds painful.
For everybody.
Everyone involved.
If you can't be with the one you love estrogen. Sounds like a LOL moment.
What up, city?
If you can't be with the one you love clean drinking water.
I do love
That's
this.
real life, right? If you can't be with the one you love a salty surprise.
The surprise is crazy.
Yeah, it is. That
Who
shit
is
is.
this?
That shit is hilarious.
Back in the game.
Hell yeah.
You definitely got that.
Hang on.
Yo. Salty surprise is wild.
It is.
Bitch, you better fix that.
Yo, what exactly is pooping back and forth, though? I need that answer, too.
Pooping back and forth
I
just
see-
sounds crazy.
Yeah, like, what is that? Am I moving back and forth? Like, am I wiping back
That's
and forth?
crazy.
Like, what the fuck am I doing?
No, I think
yo?
you're moving back and forth while pooping.
Sounds unpleasant.
Or you just keep going back and forth to the
Okay,
bathroom.
where am I? Yeah, like. Oh, there's
When I'm a
I have
billionaire-
so many questions, though.
When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate.
Oh, I should have used the erection card. That one. On that one.
That just is a pause written all over it.
Pause.
When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate. I'll pass those around. Pass those around.
I think I'm about to trade my cards in.
You can do that?
You're supposed to only be able to do it once per game, but you have to trade all of them in.
I'm
You can't
trading
just-
them all in.
You can't pick the ones you want to keep.
Oh, I would have been did that. I would have got these cards. The fuck out of here.
You got one in the game still.
But you always have 10 in your hand, so as you drop one, you're picking up.
I'll read it one more time if you need it. When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate.
There's like 2 in here I really want.
Damn, I didn't get any good ones either after that.
It really be like that.
That's our Jeopardy theme.
All right, fuck.
He said pooping back and forth sounds like extreme prairie dogging.
Wow.
Yes, Jen, we are.
Wow. Say these nuts again.
Hi, wife.
All right. When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate a bleached asshole. That's pretty good. Those over there. When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate dropping a hot duty out of my turd hole.
I giggled. Sorry.
He said I giggled.
I giggled.
When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate an old guy who's almost dead. Fair.
It's crazy.
It's pretty fair.
How many times you
seen it
said
before.
the word erect in the last 5
When I'm a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate your mom.
That's quite funny, but
That is.
I'm going to say dropping a hot duty out of my turd hole. Oh,
hot duty.
And turd hole?
That's
You're okay
crazy.
with all of those?
All of
those
those
lines?
shits are crazy.
Pause.
What's that for?
The turd hole is
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to drop a cold duty out of my turd hole. Is it going to be anything else?
So
That's
you're
true. If
thinking
you
about the
did,
warm
if you
shit?
did, that would be
See,
problems.
that's why I said warm yoo-hoo.
Yeah, at least he's. What's better, squirting on it?
Squirting yoo-hoo or pinching a hot loaf.
What does one smell like though? Does it still smell like shit?
Is it popping
No.
off?
Oh, you're talking about
It's
out
actual
there?
yoo-hoo what you're squirting?
I'm talking about this way. Taste this yoo-hoo.
What does it smell like though?
Yoo-hoo.
Okay, all right.
What else would it smell like?
I don't know.
That would be a little weird.
That exchange was weird. All right. Next on ESPN2, the World Series of blank.
Wait, what?
What?
Next on ESPN2, the World Series of blank. This one's got to be funny. So many things you can say.
Say it again.
Next on ESPN2, the World Series of blank.
Damn. I probably should go with this other one, but this one's good. I don't think I'm going to know the opportunity to use that. You know what I mean?
Right. All right.
Fuck.
Always like that.
Next on ESPN2, the World Series of puberty. The World Series of 7 dead and 3 in critical condition.
Wow.
The World Series of the Milkman. You. The World Series of hobos. That would be fun to watch, actually. I'm gonna go with the Milkman, just because of the Yoo-hoo conversations.
How many you have? How many points you have?
Again.
He's got 4.
I've got
you got
4.
4, right?
Who's this going? Whose
that
card
was
was
yours?
that? Who's the Milkman?
No.
Oh.
Who's the Milkman?
The person that's confused.
I
It's
said,
gotta be him. Yo, no. That's why that weed tastes so. You see how fucking high he is?
mine was.
The Milkman.
Mine was with what fucking. What was the second one you did?
The 7 dead and 3 in critical
Yeah.
condition.
That's pretty good.
I would genuinely
Next
watch
on
the World Series of
ESPN, 3
hobos.
dead. And
That was mine. Hobos.
Money shots is crazy.
Money shots.
I wouldn't know.
It's
I get-
That's City. You said
Chaz.
Money- Chaz.
I could have definitely used that. I should have used the other one.
Hobos.
Nah.
Oh.
Okay.
ready.
I always love the word hobo.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpa.
Why am I sticky?
Ew, pause.
Pause.
The pause is so needed. Ew.
Why am I sticky? Pause.
I have so many good ones.
Right?
Yeah, this is one, like I hated my hand up until a minute ago. You know?
That's all it takes is the right card. Like that's it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Damn, this one would have been fun for them.
Got it after you drew, right?
Yeah.
It always happens that way.
Let's go, Grandpa.
Your wife asked you.
Yeah, we said yeah. And then I said, hi, wife.
Why am I sticky? We got a good, strong gorilla.
Pause.
Wow. Thank you.
Pause.
Wow.
Exactly what you expected.
Mm-hmm.
The Boy Scouts of America.
Yo, that's Frankish. Boy Scouts of
And the
America.
last one, still being a virgin.
Mm.
I have to go with what? I'm gonna go with the.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna go with the strong gorilla.
Yes.
Strong gorilla.
What was your other choice?
My other choice.
That would be the Boy Scouts.
Curious.
It would have to be the Boy Scouts.
That would have been me.
That was funny.
Boy Scouts is hilarious. That gorilla. Other me.
Yeah. That gorilla shit was funny as fuck.
Introducing the amazing superhero / sidekick duo, it's Blank and Blank. I don't know if that means you give me 2 cards.
Yeah, that's one of those cards where you're supposed to draw 2.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
So why don't we skip it?
Yeah.
Do another one.
Who draws? Oh,
everyone gives up 2 cards.
But that can be pretty funny, though.
It can be. Do you want to do it or not?
Yeah, let's do it.
It'll be our last one.
You would just have to separate each.
Well, obviously, you're going to want to try and do probably the. Yeah, no, that's going to be too much work.
No, it's not.
Nah,
It's really. It's really.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
With the hand.
So she's the regulator this week.
As we see.
What's the most emo?
Oh, shit.
What's the most emo?
Yep. Okay. Go, girls.
Probably have.
What's the most emo?
You want to swing this over to him?
All right. You guys ready? What's the most emo? Drinking gasoline to see what it tastes like. That's hardcore. What's the most emo? Getting cummed on.
That's crazy.
What's the most emo? Mouth herpes.
Oh, shit.
Sheesh. That's harsh.
Oh, shit.
That's harsh as hell.
What's the most emo? Committing suicide.
Oh,
it's fucked up.
That's like a matter of factly.
Oh, man. Damn. What's the most emo? Getting cummed on.
Come down is crazy.
What's the most emo? Mouth herpes.
Calm down.
They're both pretty crazy.
Calm down is crazy.
I'm going to say mouth herpes.
What? It's come down to common.
This wasn't not I.
It's good. The monotherapy is just left field. It makes me like it more.
So who has
Again.
The guy who
Dopey.
Oh shit! Oh wait, hold on. No, this one. My bad.
Oh, that's the white.
Yeah, you can discard that.
No, I know.
Oh,
Keep getting beat out. It's just crazy. Yo, chill.
beat out is wild.
He did say he keeps getting beat out though.
Chill. I gotta chill.
I mean, you
Yikes.
said it.
Yikes.
All right, everybody ready for this one?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Chili's. What would you like me to start your night off right with? Pause.
There.
Hey guys, welcome to Chili's. What would you like to start your night off right with?
Pause.
That's hilarious. Not a pause.
Nah, but he went.
Wow.
Pause.
I'm just gonna say pause on everything that we're gonna go through.
Yeah, I'm pausing ahead of time.
Future
Even
pause.
City said it. He's like, yo, 6, you gotta say no homo.
Hey guys, welcome to Chili's. What would you like to start your night off right with? The first one we got is Lunchables. The second one we got Soft Kiss Missionary Sex.
Wow. This is crazy.
That's like a slow burn. You get louder and louder the more you laugh at it.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
It's soft
Blowing
kissy.
my boyfriend.
It just paints a picture of your head.
This next one's wow. Blowing my boyfriend so hard, shit hurts. Pause.
Wow. Yikes.
Yo, we gotta
And the last
we
one
gotta
we got-
clip that.
8
Pause.
The last one we got 8 ounce of Mexican black tar heroin. You know what? We gotta go with
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a rum and Red Bull.
You know what? Just because I'm gonna assume it's somebody that's not winning. We're gonna go with the Lunchables.
That was me.
Oh man. God damn it.
Wow. That was
I
your
had
mercy.
I had the missionary sex one.
That's fucking hilarious.
Who was? I was like, yeah.
Yo, that missionary sex one would have got me. You would have won that one if it was me. Yo, what?
Fuck. He's generally fucking. He's usually picking my card, man. You let me down the time.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank.
All right, I got one more card. Say it again.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank. She's over there cracking up.
I'm throwing away all my cards.
Oh my god.
The city, that was 6 that said that.
What?
He pointed back. I was the heroin.
Say it again. Say it one more time.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank.
Damn, yeah, why did I always get like...
I have 2.
I don't know if you're gonna find that as funny as me,
6.
but I don't give a fuck.
I wish I picked my other one.
Alrighty then. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you Harry Potter erotica. What the fuck? But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you a bop it. Before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you eating a hard-boiled egg out of my husband's asshole. What the fuck? Pause.
Yo, why is that there? A hard-boiled egg? That's is it shell on or off?
It didn't say. It doesn't specify.
I imagine off.
I mean, I would normally say that's a la carte, but in this case, it's a la fart. So.
I love fart.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you the only gay person in 100 miles.
Wow. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, but like, these are all good. I gotta go with the hard-boiled egg, though.
Over the last one?
Yeah.
Wow.
That shit is funny.
The last one was mine.
The last one,
that was definitely it for me. The last one was it.
Somebody gay within 100 miles? That's just wow.
The only gay person.
Wow.
So who had the hard-boiled egg? That was you, man.
Yeah, I'm out of this
Here,
game,
swing
man. I still want to play though. Fuck it. Here, swing that around.
Alright.
I'm done with getting up. I'm retiring.
What you got, 5?
I got 4.
It's actually over.
Oh yeah, well, I can't believe we're actually over 10 o'clock. All right, so that's it. Who won the game?
I got 5.
I got 4.
I think I only got 3.
Got 0.
No, I got 4.
Not the shutout.
You
All right. So I got at least got 4. I only lost by 1.
Loser. Big old goose egg for this evening.
You got 4 too?
You need to
So it's a
go
tie
home.
for 4.
I got robbed for 2 though. I should have 6.
You got robs?
I definitely.
You just weren't funny like me. Nah, you did your thing. I would have went with the last one, the 100
No, the
miles
last
and the gay.
one, that shit was hilarious.
The only gay person in 100 miles. And there was another one that was funny that I was
There's no way you
surprised.
can go, and that's the thing.
Oh, you know what?
God bless.
Just before we go.
That one time at band camp.
Culture one.
Not what you see the way he
The
spelled
culture
it.
one. That's dope.
Nah, yours was the 8 ounce of Mexican black tar heroin.
Yeah, they trying to get right.
All right, so today 26. So yeah, next show is what, February 2nd. We got Muda.
Yeah, I got. I'm
he
check with him, but he said yeah.
Yeah, he was at the
Yep.
the bars.
Yep.
Power Cipher. Yeah, shut up. That'd be dope. Come on through, man.
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise than that, man, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging with us. We always love the company, man. You guys rock. Make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you go to marvichimedia.com. We got all the links for everything there, all the social media and all that good stuff. You can always go back and watch the videos later because we're awesome and we have them there pretty much almost instantly.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
All that.
Should share that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we out this bitch.
Get it out to the world.
Peace. Next Thursday, 8 p.m.
Frank Nino wanna be really. It's your boy Frank Nino. Kush God, bitch. I need my Hennessy neat. Can't get paid on the earth this big, you worthless kid. I had to pay dues before I had paid gigs. Trying to be the best, man.
There's no music.
Frank Nino wanna be really. It's your boy Frank Nino. Kush God, bitch. I need my Hennessy neat. Can't get paid on the earth. earth this big, you worthless kid. I had to pay dues before I had paid gigs. Trying to be the best, man, nothing like Tay Diggs. Big money in my phone and where the safe is. No more petty capers. Bud helped me get a day just. And the Prezi came from slinging hella plays, cuz rap shit, everything is heat rock based. Young nigga, remember I was carrying Pete Rock crates. Fast forward, got a Pete Rock tape. Every leap I take, hopping over shit, I keep my face 10 toes down. Nobody could take my crown. Nobody gave me shit. I kicked in doors and I sat down. Getting to some paper now. Hijack the game, I got it here safe and sound. Shit as simple as a re-up and breakdown. Had to stay up to stay down. Dizza.
Made a pain stay forever buried, cause it made my soul colder than a February. But I turned that February to a Ben & Jerry's. Had to help myself without the secretary. I'm talking sales calls, collections, loss prevention, all inventions, cost effective. Woo! Help myself to help myself. I had to help myself to help myself, you dig? If I was born with a silver spoon, it was dope in it. Was boxed in just like the car with the Pope in it. No hope in it, my description had broken it. Seen a nice crib and had broke in it. And my heart had a lock, nobody could open it. Playing the game of life, knowing I won't win it. Hot pot, baking soda, watching coke swimming. Knowing the work finna make them say, like no limit. I stood 10 toes like no, I don't pivot. I'm the type to know I could do it if Hov did it. Cash my vacation time, got O's with it for the moments. We ain't have heat in the stove, did it? This for the broken soul if it wasn't handed to you. Pain on your man, mother face, handing candles to you. Dreaming of a mansion, pool and a family poodle. Back when ramen noodles was like salmon to you. Made a pain stay forever buried, cause it made my soul colder than a February. But I turned that February to a Ben & Jerry's. Had to help myself without the secretary. I'm talking sales calls, collections, loss prevention, all inventions, cost effective. Woo! Help myself to help myself. I had to help myself to help myself, you dig?
Talking to them ones from the lower floor. You can hear how we for the culture more, cause we spoke it pure. Large chips, what we hoping for. I changed my perspective and turned these hardships to an open door. While dudes treating life just like scrimmages, or the ones who might be trifling, bite venomous, but we fight limitless. When niggas is living luxurious off of moving the sniff, that's white privilege. First many heard famine slept, now they see on every camera set that this man a threat. See, I had to plan a step to and keep going, handouts what you can't expect. You see how these corners been, with families torn again. Look on these judge faces, they waiting to torture them. But we move forward even when it's ordered them. Ironically, when the storm begin is how we forced to win.
Made the pain stay forever buried, cause it made my soul colder than a February. But I turned that February to a Ben & Jerry's. Had to help myself without the secretary. I'm talking sales calls, collections, loss prevention, all inventions, cost effective. Woo! Okay. Help myself to help myself. I had to help myself to help myself, you dig?
This sound like the Mac when it touched the yams. Damn. Better yet when that cabbage hitting the cornbread. Okay. And no free shit, we got our own bread. I even kept the lights on and kept the fan fed. They know we kept the name alive when everybody doubted. I threw my fake smile on, a nigga could've pouted. The plug kept me afloat. They thought I was drowning, made my own lane in this shit when the streets got crowded. Oliver Miller, son, I'm heavy on the block. Probably hit your baby mom, she know I'm heavy with the cock. And I told her keep the twat, I'm only here for the top. See my cousin take a brick and go hibachi in the pot. Drugs pumping 24/7 like it's CVS. Tents on every window, 20 pounds in the DTS. Pitching like the MLB, kicking shit like it's MLS. And what you trying to spend, little nigga, say it with your chest. Half P's is 23, the whole thing is 45. Add a couple hundred to the bill if I gotta drive. That's half P's is 23, the whole thing is 45. And add a couple hundred to the bill if I gotta drive. It's high.
Made a pain stay forever buried, cause it made my soul colder than a February. But I turned that February to a Ben & Jerry's. Had to help myself without the secretary. I'm talking sales calls, collections, loss prevention, all inventions, cost effective. Woo! Help myself to help myself.